These guys are so full of anger. I am now in America. I demand a talk show. He'll be talking to Barbara Walters.
Oh, yeah. All you have to do is kill somebody to get on TV these days.
You don't understand. These people don't understand. I did nothing. Nothing. I want to talk to my baby and direct. Where is the camera? Okay. Rosie, I love you. I want to say one thing, Barbara Walters, to the people. I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
I swear on your eyes.
On my camel's eyes. I don't do nothing. Nothing. I don't do nothing. Nothing. I don't do nothing. Do you understand? Nothing.
I'm a simple farmer.
I'm a farmer. I don't even know who downtown Julie Brown is.
So that makes me bad?
Who is that? I'm watching American television. Who is downtown Julie Brown? Tell me. How could she be a celebrity? Look at her. Oh, she was once good looking. I don't care.
Forget that. Who is 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍?
And how do you not put her in a burqa? Multiple burqa.
She's a two burqa.
She's a double burqa. Please. And I will not look at Melissa Rivers anymore. I'll tell you anything. Ever since I come to America, you make me watch these shows. Maria Conchita Alonso, she looks like Cheetah. Who is Conchita? She has a twitch, Maria Conchita Alonso.
Does she?
Yeah, it's like a nose twitch.
Really? I didn't notice that.
I thought she was from Bewitched, the TV show, and wanted to get a wish.
She was trying to zap everything.
Get me away from Stuttering John.
Stuttering John's the hero of the show.
Yeah, we want to know who, because back in the office we can't get him to do anything. Who's this guy who cooperates and everyone loves and
he listens, he's helpful.
Yeah, who is that guy?
I said I'm going to kick the crap out of him when he comes.
Yeah, because we don't know him.
We want that guy.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd see a day when a model and a guy who was married to J-Lo would be sitting around envious of Stuttering John.
I know.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah. Oh. I don't even know what's happening because I don't watch the show, but Gary...
I just happened to catch it last night. It was disgusting.
Gary's riveted to it.
I go in and out with it. I catch it in bits and pieces.
Yeah.
You know why Nikki got thrown off the show? Did you hear why?
No.
I don't know what's wrong with her. She was using their drinking water, which apparently is in short supply, to wash her hair.
So what? She's a hot chick.
So they also somebody walks over, I think Tyson Beckford, who's, by the way, insane.
Right.
I mean, he's really out of his mind. He is the biggest egomaniac I've ever seen in my entire life. Everything he...
Well, he has a right to be. He's a model.
Everything he does is the hardest. Everything he does is the best. They send these people out to do these stupid trials.
Yeah.
So they sent them out to do something, and the whole time he's like, you know what, when you send me out, it's a done deal. I'm coming back with all the food. Don't sweat it. He goes out there, acts like a big pussy, and doesn't come back. He comes back with one meal for all of them to share. So as soon as he walks in, he goes, man, mine was harder than all of yours.
What was his task?
It was actually very funny. They sent him in the water, and he had to go look in these little holes to find stuff, and they put surprises in them. So one of them was like fake snakes, and one of them was like balloons that came up out of the water, and he just got scared. It wasn't anything,
They freaked him out.
They freaked him out. So he collected like 3 stars, and then he went to go see some fake snakes, and he got so scared, he threw them up in the air, and he lost all his stars.
Right.
So Julie Brown had to stick her ass in a big tank of leeches, and all these leeches attached to her ass.
Yeah.
He comes back and he goes, mine was the hardest. They did something special for me. What you had to do was a walk in the park. And she's like, hey, I got bitten on the ass by leeches. Don't make it, don't downplay it.
How do you watch that show?
Because that Tyson.
I can't even watch it.
I watch it in bits and pieces. Yeah, Gary's watching every episode. They had a compilation episode last night where they updated you on everything.
Howard, I watched.
What you just described sounded so boring.
It wasn't. And I watched the 2-hour episode last night on TiVo in about 22 minutes.
Yeah, you can get through it that quick.
Well, so you're saying
going on.
You're saying you can watch the show as long as you do it, you edit it down.
Oh yeah. Oh my
God. So how is that a good show?
Well, because the parts that you watch that are edited are good.
But all right, whatever. I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah. We got your point, Howard.
No, I get it.
He fast forwards through most of the show and then says it's a good show.
The parts that are good are worth it.
I see.
I mean, when it's good, it's just a riot.
She said Nikki Ziering's sister was really fat.
Oh my God!
Really?
So when they throw someone off the show, they bring a loved one to meet them. So they bring out Nikki's sister. She's Nikki's what, like 5'2" and 105 pounds or something.
Right.
Her sister's like 5'11", probably around 170.
Wow. They're blood sisters?
I don't think so.
Wow.
And she's wearing like the stretch pants and everything, and it's just weird.
Wow. What?
Nikki looked kind of embarrassed about it, too.
No, she didn't.
I thought so.
No, Nikki ran up and gave her a huge hug.
I read it.
Why? Nikki probably likes that.
Yeah.
She's the hot one in the family.
You can only give her a huge hug.
Yeah.
But that Tyson dude must not have anybody who loves him.
Yeah.
Because when they get letters from their families, he gets one and it's signed, love mom and dad or something like that.
Mama Bear.
Mama Bear. So everyone goes, oh, that's so sweet. He goes, no, that's my agent. That's what we call each other. So the agent's the one that says the letter. And when he gets thrown off the show, his loved one is Robin Leach. Because that's the only... I mean, it doesn't seem like they're friends or anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he's got a worse life than Stuttering John.
Yeah, well, it sounds like he's just a real dick. And nobody likes him.
He really is.
Yeah. It's pretty sad when Robin Leach is your friend that meets you after you get thrown off. So who's left? John and who else?
It's Melissa.
John and Melissa, Chris Judd, Bruce Jenner, who John is clearly rubbing the wrong way. Bruce is not liking John at all.
Why?
Because John mocks him. You know the way like John mocks me?
Yeah.
He does the same thing. Bruce Jenner apparently talks a lot, tells stories, the same story over again, doesn't listen to what John says. So John's just been, Bruce will start to talk and John will fall asleep on purpose.
Right.
John goes, Bruce, you don't listen to anybody. This is John talking.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Well, I can't watch the show. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
Not my
know
cup
all
of
of
tea.
this inside stuff that Gary knows.
But Gary watches everything.
It's a train wreck. I got to tell you, it is. It's a horrendous show. I can't stop watching it.
Am I dying or is it 900 degrees in here? I refuse. I'm doing it. I'm staging a walkout today. Today's the day. I'm uncomfortable. I'm like Tyson.
I don't know. It doesn't feel any hotter.
Oh my God! It feels.
You might have a fever.
I don't think so. But Jesus Christ! I'm almost under the most lights because I'm so effing important.
Well, they're in there. Is it hot?
It's a little hot in here, yeah.
Right.
But let's go. We do the walkout. Let's diner breakfast, man. French toast, bacon.
Wait, I'll lower it so it'll be like the tundra.
Let's see. Arctic or Sahara? We have two choices.
Yeah, which one is it?
He just put it back to Arctic.
You want to be a penguin or a camel?
Would you like to be really cold or really hot?
Your choice.
Either or, no choice.
And Stuttering John cried last night?
Yeah.
His eyes welled up, but Chris Judd and Tyson were sitting under a serape going, wow, he's got it all, man.
Supposedly Chris Judd.
He's really got it all, doesn't he? Yeah, he put it all together. He's got somebody out there who loves him.
Well, those two might want to...
the same way about him.
Those two ought to hook up with guys, and they'll probably have someone who loves them, too.
What is that about?
They should all put on aprons.
The only thing I can think of is that they're there all day and they have nothing else to do because they're acting like they've been out there for about a year. Yeah. And they've only been out there 12 days. And when people leave, they cry. And I'm like, you're going to see them in 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah, mellow out. Didn't John's wife, rush to Australia or something?
Well, yeah, no, she went on Saturday.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she's there waiting for him. I'm sure when John gets thrown off, she's going to be the one to hug him.
And how come the one I saw, I only saw the first 2 episodes, but that Stuttering John, now what's the Stuttering John? I guess Tyson got jealous that Chris Judd became friends with Bruce Jenner?
Yes.
What's up with that?
He's a very strange man.
Is he a gay dude?
No, I don't think he's a gay dude. I think he's such an egomaniac that he just thinks everything should revolve around him.
He needed a best friend who looked up to him, and Bruce was stealing him.
I'll tell you, though, on paper, Chris Judd, choreographer, crying, jealous.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, on paper, I'm just saying, in my neighborhood, it might be a little questionable.
A quickly annulled marriage?
Yeah. The hottest chick.
And he also has that weird S thing going on. You know, when he talks, everything.
It's sibilant.
Oh, yeah?
Sibilant S.
Yeah. If you ran that through the calculator, it might come up 3 letters.
David.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
There's been like rumors over the past year or so about Tyson being kind of linked up with Derek Jeter.
That's funny.
That's not true. Come on, stop it.
No Yankees are gay.
Yeah, right. Hey, Melrose, you're on the air.
Howard, how are you?
All right.
Also,
he's very concerned about being a guy.
I never sat in the stands.
I ride the bull. I'm not your monkey. Hey, you sound like Robert Blake. That's my daddy-o.
Yeah. Another kid talking to Rosie in the 8th grade. Who's your daddy? Never mind. Want to buy some beer?
What's up, Vince?
Yo, what's happening? Gary's missing the most important part of the Nikki Ziering thing when they were recapping about certain individuals. She said that she could act, John was super sensitive, and she could see herself falling in love with John.
Wait till Nikki gets off that stupid island, comes to the station and sees him answering the telephones for a living.
Yeah. Sort of like swept away on
Yeah, I mean, I just can't believe when she said she could fall in love with John, I'm like, is this the same Stuttering John that we all know? And
well, because Stuttering John's on a TV show, so she could fall in love with him. He's important. But once he's back in real life, answering the phones in the back office and,
and asking them hard-hitting questions that only John can do.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just like amazed. I'm like, oh my God, this girl must have been out in the jungle too long.
Yeah, once she gets home and starts, getting hot again and fixing her hair and getting the makeup on.
Yeah, she'll forget all about that.
Exactly.
All right, King, you are the best.
Thank you, brother.
All right, bro.
Right. Listen, there's a whole bunch of people on the phone, but Cindy brings up something funny. Cindy.
Hey, did you see that article? The full-page story about you and Beth in the Star magazine?
So funny. We were laughing about that all weekend.
Oh, my God.
Beth is a model, and
did she model bridal gowns?
That's one of her biggest clients.
Oh, my God.
So they took a picture of Beth working.
Yeah.
She's in bridal gowns at least 10 weeks out of the year.
Okay.
They made up a whole story about that.
And, in fact, during the summer, she worked for this company that picture is from. They stuck a big picture of Beth and said that she's given me an ultimatum to marry her, and she even goes out on weekends trying on bridal gowns.
Is that right?
Yeah, and I so want to believe Star Magazine because I love to read it and go, I can't believe this stuff, but I see they lie about everything.
So what they did was find a picture and decided, it's like write a caption for this picture. They made up a whole story.
It says Stern Morning.
My pleasure.
All right, Bobo, thanks.
Thanks, bud, Hal.
Bye.
Take care, man.
Thank you very much.
Do you want those tapes of Sarah and John getting his letter read?
Okay. And then I want to read this article. Here's Stuttering John from that horrible show he's on.
So what the deal is, Julie Brown is reading his letter from Susanna.
Oh, each celebrity got a letter.
Yeah, a letter from a loved one.
And another celebrity read it out loud.
Okay. So this is John's wife writing him.
Yeah.
Johnny, I'm proudly on my wildest dreams. I'm beaming from ear to ear. I miss you from the deepest parts of me. I can't explain it in words. You seem a little better. I was worried the first 2 days, and then you made me fall in love with you for the 3rd time. Writing the names on your shirt was so beautiful. I'll never forget the moment I saw that for the rest of my life. I'm a lucky girl. Love, Susanna. Boo. Boo again. Because of you.
That's great.
P.S. So you look like you are getting pretty handy in the jungle. Maybe when you get home, you can take out the trash.
She really misses John because she waits on him hand and foot, getting him beers and.
Yeah, she misses all the work she has to do.
Yeah, she really does love him, though. Well, and John started crying over that letter. I thought it was kind of a lame letter.
He started welling up, yeah.
Welling up.
He got misty, yes.
I can't wait to pack your shirts for your gig in Buffalo.
Right.
I love how you make me pack your bags and
lay out your clothes at night.
Hurry back. Artie keeps calling for his check.
I like that you tell me we have no money and I can't even buy a winter coat, but in the same breath you go out and lose $1,000 to Howard.
And you turn up the thing on my exercise machine.
I can't believe how incredibly sensitive you are when you tell me how fat I am and I should exercise harder.
The part I saw last night, someone was holding a video camera and John was pretending to be like that crocodile hunter guy doing a bad like Australian accent.
I fast forwarded right through that. They gave them a camera. They have nothing to put on.
It was douche chill.
They're running
really
profiles that they did of people who have already been thrown off because they're filling time.
Here's Chris Judd on John's letter.
So this is a little bit hard to hear. You know, they got the...
They're whispering.
So it's Chris Judd and Tyson talking about how great John's letter was.
When I was reading John's letter, man, I couldn't hold the tears back because it was beautiful. You know what I mean? It really was, man. You know, and I was just like tearing up, man. And when I saw John,
you guys should just spot slam each other.
And you see, they're sitting real close together. Their heads are almost hitting each other while they talk about it.
I wish someone could love me. Yeah, man, I wish so too. Why don't we love each other?
What about you?
It's fun. Now the over in John's eyes would be just rolling down, you know what I mean? I'd be like, man, like he's got it, you know? He's got that special thing. He's got that magic, you know? And to have someone feel the same way about him, you know what I mean? And express it like I think it was beautiful. So ready to move on.
Bunch of sensitive dudes, I can't take it.
Are they going to kiss or what?
Oh, it was hysterical.
It's just so great because Chris is having thoughts and Tyson's going, yeah, baby, yeah.
Yeah, you sound hot when you talk like that.
Hey, it sounds like Barry White is voice so low.
I knew it was still hard. I know, man. Trust me, I know. I was almost there, you know? Yeah. I'll be there again one day.
Sounds like bad gay porn.
Yeah, all it needs is some of that bad music under it.
It's like a fairy tale or something.
Why don't you put your hand in my lap, man? Come on.
You'll be there again one day.
Don't worry about it, brother.
I'll take you there.
With all that money J-Lo gave you, you'll be there.
Yeah, John's got that magic. Why don't you put your hand in my lap?
That special thing.
Tell you what, let's play a game. I'll be Susanna and you be John. Let's play Susanna and John.
No, I was Susanna last night. It's your turn.
Okay, now tell me to get a Heineken.
Yeah, I feel good. Yeah.
It gets lonely out here in the jungle, doesn't it, Chris?
Oh, man, if only I had an egg and McMuffin. You hear the McRib is back?
Yeah, boneless ribs. It's good stuff.
There's a snake in my pants. Come on, baby, light my fire. I'm gonna write you a beautiful letter. Come on, baby, light my fire. All right. Very nice show. Fabulous.
John, the hero to all men.
Yeah, Mr. Sensitive. Mr. I help everyone. Mr. We don't recognize that guy.
Well, I got to tell you, I was talking to Susanna before she left, and I even came in and told you, I said, God almighty, she loves him because she was telling me, you know, isn't John doing great? And wouldn't the show suck if John wasn't on it? And
show sucks.
And
he's on it, and it sucks.
No, but I mean, she was like insinuating that the show was being, you know, the only reason to watch it was for John.
She doesn't realize the only reason is because she knows John. No one else cares.
Well, that's love.
Yeah, she loves him.
Yeah. Melrose, you're on the air.
Howard, I figured that whole thing out about John's show.
I don't want to hear any more about John's show.
Forget about John's show. I have tape of Regis and Charles Grodin.
Yeah.
And it's pretty funny because he asked him about 60 Minutes, too, you know. You got to hear this. And Charles Grodin, like, makes a big deal about how he's no longer with 60 Minutes too because he wanted Andy Rooney's job on 60 Minutes, but Andy Rooney wasn't quitting.
Charles Grodin's not on 60 Minutes too anymore?
They got rid of him?
They got rid of him, yeah.
Yeah, he's horrible.
But he talks about it in a way that he does like damage control. He puts it off like he didn't want to be monitored about his 2-minute segment.
Grodin's not on 60 Minutes too anymore?
They got rid of him?
They got rid of him, yeah.
Yeah, he's horrible.
But he talks about it in a way that he does like damage control. He puts it off like he didn't want to be monitored about his 2-minute segment.
Oh,
he didn't want
please.
CBS telling him what to do.
Charles Grodin was horrible at it. I used to play it. It was awful. Andy Rooney is so funny. Andy Rooney's got a wit. I mean, I watch those Andy Rooney segments. I'm like, man, those are good. Charles Grodin was horrible.
And his delivery was really tough.
It was Andy Rooney's delivery.
Yeah.
He was ripping him off.
You got to hear this.
All right, play it. You suckers me in with these clips.
No, I'm excited. I might be working for you.
Yeah, you're going to be working for me. I'm going to fire John and hire you.
You know, I would love that.
You'd be great.
He still owes me $200.
Go ahead, play it. It works. He gets clips all over the place. I mean, it's fantastic.
No, it still owes me. He sends me a big $10.99, but he owes me money, John.
Come on.
All right.
Could Melrose possibly just answer the phones and do this clip thing he does?
No.
No.
I'm afraid he's mental.
I bet he could.
I could work. I'm not mental, Robin.
You're mental.
I think you'd be great.
I will prove to you I will work for free for 2 weeks in New York.
Really?
I'll do anything you want on the show, Howard. Anything. I'll work for Gary.
Melrose,
I will work for Gary.
I think you're an interesting guy, and I don't dislike you, but I think the havoc you wreak when you show up anywhere is unbelievable.
No, I'm a new Melrose, Gary.
You know how many times you've been in New Melrose?
No,
You're in New Melrose every other month.
Gary, I swear to you.
Hey, can I ask you something? I'm being very serious. Do you take any sort of medication for your moods?
No.
Have you ever?
No.
You've never been under a psychiatrist's care?
When I was in 9th grade, I went to a guy on Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn.
Just play the clip. I don't even want to know what your story is.
When it was Eastern Parkway.
Nobody cares. Go ahead.
Here it is, Howard.
And here's one that says, this is about me and my refusal to talk about I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. In my opinion, your refusal to talk about John in this TV show comes off as both jealous or petty. I'm a Celebrity is so terrible and yet so watchable and clearly would make such great material for the Howard Stern show that it just makes you look bad to be ignoring it. Well, to answer your thing here, I haven't ignored it, but I'm not watching it. I'm not a fan of it. And while Stuttering John is on it, it doesn't mean no good because he's not here to answer questions about it.
And we did talk about it today.
Yeah, we talked about it, but so what? And besides, no one's watching it. Oh, whatever. Oh, whatever. And quite frankly, why should I promote it? I mean, what is ABC doing for me? You know, I mean,
oh, you know what they're doing for you.
Yeah. Exactly. So the point is that what is in it for me to promote it? You know, I'm not interested in the Stuttering John show, but I will talk about it. There's not a ban on talking about it if that's what you think. All right, Robin, what's in the news?
The only other interesting thing about that show. All right, enough of that, Fred.
Fred? No stopping him.
He's going to play it anyway. Is that you see Melissa Rivers break down when she gets a letter from her mother because her mother criticizes her.
If the game had a point where...
It doesn't have a point.
You don't... Like, if John wins, he doesn't even get the money.
There's no competition going on between them.
So why would there be...
sitting there in the woods.
So there's no angst, there's no...
No.
No.
They're all pulling for each other, which makes no sense at all.
And crying when they have to leave.
Although it is interesting because Melissa did admit earlier in the show that she got new boobs, fake boobs, and then last night she sort of showed them.
Yeah, she had on a bikini top.
She took off her top and put, her bra was on. And
wow.
She looked pretty good.
Good for her.
But the funny thing was when, they read the the letters from home, and her mother tells her son's doing okay, and, she's proud of her. And then she says just 2 criticisms, more boobs and less smoking?
Right.
Something like
Show
that.
more boobs, less smoking. And then Melissa starts to confide to everyone around her that her mother can never just say, good job. It's always got to be something.
Well, maybe she'd say good job if you didn't try to be, like, sort of a celebrity and not do anything. And not sit there and feed off your mother's career.
And how self-consumed do you have to be to leave this baby you supposedly love so much for a month when you don't need the money just to get on TV? It's sickening.
They should call the show, I'm not really a celebrity, I'll do anything to be on TV.
I mean, is John the only one there that really could use the money?
Yeah.
Because Chris Judd should have gotten a boatload of money.
He got $5 million from J-Lo.
Bruce Jenner does tons of endorsements. And
he made a lot of money.
Robin Leach, a millionaire, right? Nikki's got to have money, right?
She might need the money. She might need a gig. And Julie Brown?
Should need the money.
Yeah, I don't know what she's done to earn money. But I think she's married with kids and her husband's a successful doctor.
Yeah, because they had a love letter from her husband and she was all, happy to hear from him.
Every one of them left their kids. And then Bruce Jenner started crying last night.
That was the best.
Again, my wife and I are sitting at home, we're going, I love my kids, but they've been gone, 11 days?
Yeah, please.
Bruce Jenner was crying.
Bruce Jenner's face is that of a woman.
When we went to Las Vegas last year, we were gone for 9 days. John didn't cry. They didn't see his kids.
Yeah,
what is it, Chauncey?
Noticed them.
Howard, let me just say, I consider it a compliment that everybody hated my appearance because it seems like the best guests are the ones that I hated the most.
Well, if you want to rationalize it that way, go ahead.
Well, how do you feel?
I thought you did fine. I thought you said a couple interesting things. I think the stuff you said about Meg isn't true, and...
Well, that's just my opinion.
The man with one red shoe?
If you've been in a movie 25 years ago, are you still a celebrity? Come on. Bill, what is it?
Hey, Howard.
Hey, Bill.
Your show is so much better with Stuttering John away. I don't know why.
I got to tell you, people tell me it's been better than ever.
And that nut job that calls in the morning with those live video things on the steady records, I think he's funny.
Melrose is going to have his job.
Oh, that's his name?
Yeah.
He's good.
And John can call in and Melrose answer the phone.
There you go. They can just switch roles.
Thank you, Bill.
Howard, that $25 million for that Khalid guy, that's your effing reward. Because I heard you on the show say that he was in Pakistan. Now he's there. You have 1 million listeners who can back you up.
I said he was in Pakistan, and I gave his address, but nobody believed me.
I know, man. You deserve it.
Thank you.
Well, make your claim. In L.A., you can hear...
Here's Stuttering John's on a TV show that's almost over. And this is Melissa Rivers falling in love with Chris Judd, J-Lo's ex-husband.
All right.
She seems to be getting a crush on him.
Oh, yeah?
Which is funny because this guy, Chris Judd, doesn't say a word ever or talk. And chicks seem to like that. Chicks like a guy that can just boss around and doesn't say anything. I think.
I guess they think he's listening because he's not saying anything.
Yeah. But it's frightening. But she's absolutely gushing.
Really? Let me hear this.
If I'm wrong, you tell me.
This is going to sound completely ridiculous, but I wanted to tell you last night, I'm really glad you're here.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Chris is an amazing individual. Amazing. I mean, he's blown all of us away. You're going to be so sorry you ever met me now.
Why?
I'm going to bug the out of you for the rest of your life. What are you doing? Where are you going? What's going on? No, I'm just really glad that I've gotten to know you.
Me too.
You're a good egg. Probably the most solid people I think I've ever encountered.
He hasn't said a word.
If I can walk away with this knowing that somewhere in my life you have my back.
Absolutely.
It's a good thing.
No question.
You know I have yours.
He feels compelled to say nothing.
Something tells me that most of her friends probably don't get a chance to say much.
But if you imagine she said, Dick, I'm really glad to meet you. He just...
I think you're a really solid guy.
Yeah.
Thank you. He reminds me of that guy, 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗱, being there. He doesn't say anything, and people like him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I like you, too.
Me, too.
The economy's like the garden. You water it. Ah, so profound.
I'm solid.
Well, it sounds like she's got a major crush.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
I mean, she couldn't throw herself at him anymore.
I'm going to be bothering you for the rest of your life.
Probably effing her right now.
Yeah, good. She is a prize. Mama Lucia.
Making another little Cooper.
Yeah. Oof. Then you get to have Joan Rivers as your mother-in-law.
Ooh. Couple of negatives.
You're a good egg. That's weird, huh?
And somewhere in my life, if I know you've got my back, I'm going to feel good.
These people have no idea that after this TV show, none of them are going to want to get in touch with each other.
I've determined that they're all crazy.
You know what I was thinking? They should do a celebrity version of this show. It'd be good.
Would probably be very good.
Yeah, these regular people have been fun to watch.
Well, the reason this show's doing so poorly in the ratings is nobody cares about it because there's no goal. If you win, you don't even get money.
You should do celebrity. I'm a celebrity. Get me?
Yeah. But even the game is flawed. There's no reason to win. When the people get voted off, they're happy.
Yeah.
Whoever thought it through didn't... If you're going to do Celebrity Survivor, do Celebrity Survivor. Give them $1 million.
Yeah,
and you don't vote someone off. You vote someone on.
Yeah.
There's no competition between them. They all love each other.
They all love each other. They're not competing against
each other. Everyone's kissing each other's ass.
Yeah.
It's really...
There's no reason to hate each other, which would be interesting.
Well, the shock of the whole show is that John really is the beloved one of the group.
But if John had a plot and scheme, it would be a different... game. I mean, it would be interesting even if they weren't celebrities.
Because they threw off Tyson Beckford, so they had him on last night to talk about what he thinks of all the players. And he's just, John is a great guy. And he goes, man, I love that Puerto Rican.
There you go. John's a great guy because
he just,
he's got no...
Why not be great?
But John went there with the intention. John told me before he went, I'm not going to rock the boat. I'm not going to make any waves. That's how you get thrown off these shows.
But why would you want to win? They're going to give all the money to charity. What does John care whose charity wins?
Because John has to win if he's playing checkers.
John wants to seem likable.
Right.
And I think they must be bummed out because I think they hired a pain in the ass and they got a likable guy.
Well.
Yeah, he duped them.
But there's no reason for him to be devious.
Yeah, no, I know.
The game is flawed.
There is no game. That's the game.
The game is no game.
Yeah.
So
there isn't a game.
There's nothing worse than watching A-list celebrities kiss each other's ass, but watching D-list.
I mean, John...
absolutely chilling.
John and Julie Brown is the biggest love fest I've ever seen. She cried. She hugged him. She said she couldn't have made it through without him. In the meantime, they're all crying. They've been there 12 days. They're crying like we left them out in the desert for a year.
I know.
12 days.
I don't know. What do I know? But I'll tell you what I do know.
What?
I know that show don't make any sense.
Right. That's the problem. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Is it getting ratings?
It's been a consistent fourth from the first night. It teetered on being third, and it's been a consistent fourth straight through.
Because there's no game. Even a non-celebrity show does better because there's a game.
And there's nights where... it always listens to CBS, NBC, and Fox, and there's nights where it brushes up against the WB.
Whatever.
Sad.
Well, I think it's interesting that they decided to put that on for 15 nights in a row.
Be off a schedule where they could have won some nights.
And you can't bail on it after the third night. You're stuck with it.
Whatever.
They should have just cut it off and left them out there.
What pisses me off is that... he told you he's going to be gone 2 weeks, and now we're into the third week. And who's doing his job? What, does everybody else have to just double up on their work?
Will is doing it, and Will's doing it fine. He's doing a great job.
So he's not needed.
He's not really needed, is what you're saying.
You know what? John's a great guy. He does good work, but he would have you believe that if he left, the place would crumble.
All I know is, according to my email, the show's gotten better since he left. People don't...
It's just funny because John's whole rap was, before he left, is, listen, it's only going to be 2 weeks, and 1 week we're on vacation. And then I even sent him, about a week before he left, I go, you mentioned this to Howard? Yeah, I did. We were at dinner. He goes, yeah, I did. They had a couple more sips of his beer, and he goes, pretty sure I did. And took a couple more sips, and he goes, I'm not sure that I did. So on Monday, I said I have to tell Howard, ask him if he knows. And you didn't. I
didn't know. I didn't know anything.
You're kidding.
So but that was for just 1 week on vacation and 1 week when we're back. And now I realize 2 weeks when we're back. Right. And when he comes back, he's going to go, yeah, no, that's all that.
Yeah, didn't I tell you? I told you it was going to be weird.
You knew, right?
Yeah. Weird.
But I have to say I'm pulling for him, but I don't know why, because you're right, he doesn't get anything out of it. He's already made his money.
Julie Brown was screaming with joy when she got kicked off.
She had her backpack on. When they told her she was off, she ran right over the bridge. She didn't even say goodbye to anybody.
Of course, you want to get the heck out of it.
I mean, what would be fun about that?
In fact,
there's no incentive to sit there.
At one point, Alana Stewart was going, please, America, vote me off.
Yeah, I mean, of course. So he's an idiot for wanting to win.
There's nothing. You're not winning anything.
Not to draw, but I do have to say he did one funny thing last night. He played volleyball against Bruce Jenner and beat him, and you know that's like the thrill of John's life.
Well,
he mocked him the whole night.
Here's some email. I didn't know Artie had a twin brother involved with Al-Qaeda. If Artie had a mustache, I'm almost certain he would have been mistaken for this guy. All right. Someone thinks I have walking pneumonia. Have it checked out. I don't think I have that.
You're still feeling better today?
Yeah. I stopped going to the gym. I'm going to just get a lot of rest, and that's it.
Me too.
You stopped going to the gym in 1992.
Well.
Whole bunch of people hate my stupid war talk, as they put it. Stop your stupid comments about the war in Iraq, you dumbass. Your dumb insights into the unelected president's ignorant policies are just as irritating as the opposite moronic views of other celebrities who are against the war. Stick to what you know, you stupid scarecrow. More butt billionaire, more lesbians, more naked chicks, more anal ring toss, and no more of your lame ideas on what should be done with Iraq. Oh, yeah, and F that 12-sandwich-eating, unfunny fat pig Artie.
Well, that wasn't necessary, I don't think. I mean, there was a lot of good points made in the email. And then...
Howard, for the 100th time, Iraq had nothing to do with 9/11. I beg to differ. I think that they support Al-Qaeda. They give lots of money to terrorists. Saddam Hussein has been supporting terrorism in that region forever. I disagree. Iraq didn't blow up the... You know what? Maybe I don't know anything, but neither do you.
I love how people say they have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, how could they have nothing to do with it?
Oh, they're saying that it isn't terrorism in general. You know, we're acting as if there's those guys we got to go get, and then we'll be fine.
Yeah, President Bush said from the beginning after 9/11, and his approval rating was at 80-something% at that point, and he said, we must fight a war on terrorism, period. Whether it be in the Philippines, whether it be in the Middle East, whether it be, in North Korea, wherever. We have to fight a war on terrorists. Here's another one. What the hell is wrong with you, Howard? Of all the attempts at creating a regime change by the United States in the 20th century, roughly 18, you know how many resulted in an actual democratic government? One, Panama. Invading Iraq will initiate much more terrorist attacks on the United States. Tell that dumbass Robin that the UN inspectors were not kicked out of Iraq in the 90s. They were told to leave by the UN. You've got a funny...
Because they weren't getting anywhere.
You've got a funny show, but goddammit, it drives me nuts when you can't get the effing facts straight and you talk as if you know what the hell you're saying. Hey, I don't know. It's just what I believe. I'm not saying I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying for me. It's my truth. It's my reality.
Well, the UN inspectors were sitting there and they weren't being allowed to see anything. Why wouldn't the UN call them back?
On another note, everyone hated High-Pitch Eric yesterday. Bruce was like the biggest star in the world, and, okay, you're banging 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗍, okay, you're slumming with your background singer. Like, even J-Lo was slumming with Chris Judd. And, and then she got rid of him.
Yeah, but it turns out he's the greatest guy in the world.
I don't know. Melissa Rivers wants him, though. Stuttering John's TV show. I purposely didn't mention Stuttering John's TV show because, having a thing with some people, and I don't want to be used to promote ABC's lineup, you know, but just because they stick one of my guys in it, you know, they think I'm an idiot. Hey, we don't have to buy any advertising. We'll just get someone from the Stern Show, stick him on it, and that idiot will talk about it. They think I'm an idiot, you know. So, same with Extra, same with all these shows. You know, hey, why don't you come on and do a little 30-second piece, and then you'll talk about it. I'm like, are you high? Why don't you buy some advertising time?
Yeah, you can get on my show. You buy time.
So Stuttering John, did the show bombed in the ratings?
Yeah, there's a whole big article today about how, you know, it just didn't do what ABC expected it to do at all.
Yeah, well, how could you expect it to do it? It's Stuttering John, Bruce Jenner.
No, they really looked at that lineup and had great expectations.
Well, you know what? It could have worked, but make a game out of it. Make it pit them against one another. Make it worth their while to stay on that island. You're not supposed to have people cheering when they leave.
No, they thought they had such a lineup. We don't even have to do anything. We don't even have to have a show.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy thinking. It's like, you know what? We got Missy Rivers. I don't think we really need to make a game here.
You know what? I watched that show from beginning to end, mostly because John was in it. It's funny because
only because John was in it means your buddy.
Right. When John got thrown off last night, I went to sleep. Yeah. You know, but your point is right, because you could see that there was friction between people when they weren't even trying to put them in a contest. Like John and Bruce Jenner would have killed each other if they would have been against each other.
Well, the first episode, which is the only episode I saw, people just made demands and said, you know what, we don't want to be out here in the rain. They gave them cots and stuff, and beds and shelter.
They were supposed to be out there with nothing, and they were supposed to only get to take a couple of luxury items, but they were constantly supplied with cigarettes.
Well, because they all said, you know what, we're leaving the show. Now, if they would have won $1 million, not some charity, but they would have won $1 million, like John would have said, why don't you all leave? I'll take the $1 million.
Right.
There was one point, my wife and I were laying in bed watching it, and they keep complaining about how hard it is out there and everything. And I saw John and Bruce Jenner and Chris Judd, I believe, having a beer.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, so how do you get a beer? A beer? You should have to earn that.
It is so not difficult to be there.
Yeah, and every one of them smokes cigarettes. Fine. Right. Don't give them cigarettes. I know if I went 14 days, I'd be out of my mind.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. Why are they sitting there smoking? They're supposed to be suffering.
Well, anyway, so the point was the show was ill-conceived.
Yes.
And are people really celebrities if you have to write their names on their back?
Every time.
Every minute.
And everybody got elevated, by the way. You know, Chris Judd used to be a dancer. Now he's a choreographer.
Yeah.
And, Melissa Rivers is now an actress/interviewer.
Yeah, actress. What movie have you seen her in except for the Joan Rivers story?
Yeah, her movie.
Yeah.
It would be great if the captions were totally honest, like it said Joan Rivers' daughter underneath.
J-Lo's ex.
All I know is by the end, Joan Rivers' daughter was busy rubbing Chris Judd's back.
Oh, the two of them are left there together at the end?
John lost.
I'm waiting for that.
To me, if you lose, you win on that show because you get to go home.
I never saw people happier to leave the jungle. When they get voted off, Julie Brown was sitting there saying, I was irritated the entire time. I will never do it again. I couldn't wait to leave.
And guess what? She should leave. What was she going to win by staying?
Right.
Actually, what happened to John and Melissa Rivers is the worst possible thing that could have happened, because they had to stay the whole time without going back to some 5-star hotel. And they didn't win.
And guess what? If you don't win, they send you to a 5-star hotel.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
yeah, that's the prize.
It's just what an ill-conceived Did anybody sit there and review what they were going to be doing?
But what is wrong with Bruce Jenner? Every time you mention his family, he starts tearing up.
No. What's wrong with a guy who was a handsome guy who took his face and basically structured it so it would look like a woman?
Yeah, he's got some real problems.
Yeah. I mean, he's a very insecure man.
He looks like 𝗛𝗏𝗄𝗏 or something.
Yeah. He should only look so good. He should only look so masculine.
He looked better in the jungle than he did when they went back into the tapes that they did before they left. You know, and he was able to get his hairstylist to do his bangs.
Yeah.
He looked really disturbing in his makeup. At least in the jungle, without the makeup, he just looked odd.
Yeah, well, his nose was made too small for his face, like a Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And you know what?
And the eyebrows and the tweezing or whatever's going on there, and the eyes pulled back. And
you know, one of the other sad things, there was one shot of him without his shirt, and this was a decathlon.
Yeah, John looks better than him without a shirt on.
He's a mess.
Yeah.
And he works out and he's a mess.
I know the feeling.
Hey, what nationality is, I couldn't figure out, Chris Judd is Hispanic or black?
He's Hispanic, I guess. I don't think he's black. I don't know what he is, but I know that he's the world's most boring guy. And, you know, he got J-Lo. Like, you could tell every time they talk about J-Lo, he gets really upset because he was in love. I mean,
he was hurt.
He was hurt because, you know, I mean, after all, who the hell is he? And all of a sudden he's brought into this glamorous world.
You should have heard him explain last night how he met her. I thought that it was something bigger than that. She hired a bunch of dancers. There were like 20 of them.
Right.
And he was just one of the 20 guys. And he said that all the guys were like all over her. He just hung back, so she sort of noticed him. Then she did a promotional tour. She only chose 2 guys.
Yeah.
One of which was him.
Right. It's like Bachelorette.
But it was just like he was just her dancer. You know what I mean? Like I thought that I thought he was in charge of the dance. Work with her. No, he's just a guy in the chorus.
Yeah. Well, she tried it for a few weeks and then divorced him.
And you should, when he sat and talked to John about it, John actually got him talking about it one day when they were bathing in the stream.
Yeah.
And Chris said, you know, he was like, have you ever met Ben Affleck? And Chris says, yeah, I met him when they were working on that movie together, which was where Ben started banging J-Lo, probably. Right. And he's standing there shaking the guy's hand. And John's going, oh, man, didn't you want to kick his ass? And he's like, nah, it's not all his fault.
That's right.
But I'll tell you one thing I learned just by talking to the women around here. Women love a guy who shuts up.
They sure do, because that guy doesn't... I'm learning from that. I mean...
It was
if you talk a lot, you're only going to seem stupid to them.
The fact that he sat there and just said, yeah, I know, thank you.
He must be good looking.
It made her want him more.
Yeah, he must be good looking. Because if you do that, or I do that...
You'll get ignored.
We'll get ignored. We'll just sit there. I've gone to parties in high school where I just sat there and didn't say anything, and nobody cared.
If we would have sat on the periphery, not bothering J-Lo, she would have blown right by us.
Yeah, I think if you're a good-looking guy and you're silent, and let's face it, he's probably a big dope. You know,
probably has a nice body, yeah.
Right.
You know, from dancing.
I actually, you know what? Again, I'm not gay, but I know they're all running around without their shirts on. I thought that he was a little chubby. He had a bit of a belly.
For a guy who dances.
Yeah.
Hello, Gary. Again, I'm not gay.
Again for the 50th time.
But the one thing...
I'm very nervous and insecure about my sexuality.
Again, I just want to say I'm not gay, but some of those guys' bodies...
In this environment, sometimes, you know, Casey one time mentioned about Dan Marino's ass, and now he's gay forever.
Right.
Well, the one thing Chris Judd said was, I hope my actions speak louder than my words.
They don't.
That's true, though. If I'm at a party, though, and I'm not talking, it's like, who's your quiet, ugly friend in the corner?
Right.
He's creepy.
David Wells, the baseball player for the New York Yankees, pitcher, friend of the show. He's coming in here, by the way. Wellsy, thank you. You are the man. David Wells coming soon. Chris Rock. That new movie looks kind of funny. I saw the commercial for it last night.
Yeah, but you know what? You know how every movie has to have a scene where people sing along with the radio?
They got that?
Now the new thing is to have old people rapping.
Yeah.
Oh.
So every movie has to have old white women rapping songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he's got that.
I didn't see that in the commercial.
Yeah, it's there.
No.
It's kind of a 20-year-old joke at this point.
I blocked that out. You see Stuttering John's on the phone, but... John, why do you call me?
I don't know.
Don't call me. Didn't you tell me when you left here you were going to be gone for 2 weeks? One of the weeks was our vacation.
We're off, yeah.
How do you do math when you tell people? Do you lie to everyone or just me?
Well, I assumed it was 2 weeks, but I didn't.
You assumed. You didn't check into it. You didn't check into how long you're going to be gone? So what do? Just hold a job for you until you can get back? Is that it?
Is this what you're going to do? I thought I was calling to say hi.
Don't call me. Call your job. You're a listener to me. Why do you lie to me? Why do you make me look bad? Who asked you to call today, ABC?
You know what? This was a bad idea to call.
Bad idea. You're right. It was a bad idea.
All right. Well,
don't tell me you're going to be gone 2 weeks. Why don't you be up front and tell people how long you're going to be gone?
I assumed it was 2 weeks.
You assume. You don't ask when you take a job how long you're going to be gone.
Why would you assume when you know how long the show is?
How do you operate in life? Well, everything's a free ride with you. Everything's like, I'm Stuttering John. I'm Stuttering John. I don't know anything. I'm confused. I don't make any money. I don't know what to do.
Well, you got that right.
Yeah, you're all confused.
All right. Well, I was just calling to say hi.
Good job. Good job. Way to go. You know what you got to do when you're in business?
I love you, Howard.
When you're in business...
but unfortunately, this was not a good idea.
Tell it to Melissa Rivers.
I thought it was 2 weeks.
Tell it to Melissa. You thought. Tell Julie Brown, because she's got a real career going on.
Your best friend.
Your best friend.
All right, bro.
You're stupid. I've always maintained you were stupid.
Okay.
But now you're devious.
Oh, it was so devious. I was trying...
Let me ask you something, John. Let me ask you something, John. I have a job with Infinity Broadcasting, right? Well, let's say I call Mel and I say, Mel, I need 2 weeks off because I'm going to go do something. And Mel says, you know what, Howard? I'm going to let you go do it. Because you're a good guy and we have a relationship. Okay, fine. No problem. Why is it when you come to me and do that and you say, I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks, then all of a sudden it's 3 weeks and everything's cool. Hey, Howard, how you doing? Well, you mean it doesn't matter, right? Everybody just do what they want.
Howard, initially, when I first told everybody, I thought it was 2 weeks.
Thanks for the call.
And then...
Okay. Yeah, Jeffrey, hi, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, you know, it's funny how, like, you named it right on the head, man. These big networks, they hire a couple of your flunkies to get all sorts of free advertising.
Right.
And then the prick calls up this morning trying to, you know he's calling up for a plug, Howard.
Well, guess what? I didn't fall for it. I didn't plug the show the whole time, and the show tanked.
Yeah, but as soon as he got on the phone, you know, you could tell he had his tail between his legs. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, how you doing, buddy? You know? Yeah, I know. Like, my job...
What possessed him to call today?
Oh, he's triumphant. He was on a big network show. Meanwhile, the show tanked.
You know what I thought was funny? They were always, I bet you they didn't tell them anything about what was happening in the ratings, and they were always saying, thanks, America, for keeping us on the show.
America?
It's not America. It's about 5 people.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad he did that, Howard. I'm glad he went and tried to go out on his own, because you realize he contributes absolutely nothing to the Howard Stern show. He walks in on your show with his big mouth, and he's basically a user. You know that. It's Mr. Free Ride. Am I right, Howard?
Yes, I would agree with you.
Okay, bro, I love you. I'm a listener, okay?
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Take care.
All right, well, that was unpleasant, but sometimes it has to be done.
Wow. I'm shocked. I didn't know he was going to call in. I thought he'd finally realized, you know, he'd just better show up at work.
Why is he on the phone and not here? Like, why wouldn't you be at your desk doing your job where other people are now covering for you? He acts like he's doing me a favor by going on the show. Hey, I don't want him going on any show. I didn't say no, but don't lie to me. Yeah, I'll be back in 2 weeks.
I'll only miss 1 week.
Yeah, it's only 1 week. Okay, John, go ahead. Good luck to you. You know.
In the 3rd week, he calls in, hey, on a Thursday.
Hey, guess what?
It's almost the end of this week.
Right. Whatever you want, John. It's not a real job. You do what you have to do. Let Will keep doing your job and everyone else's job, too.
And he's not giving up any salary here.
I don't know what the arrangement is with Tom. I don't get involved in that. You know. And then I'm a bad guy. All I ask for is honesty. All I ask for is, like, you know, be honest with me. You're going to be gone 3 weeks? All right, let me evaluate that.
And from what Gary said, it sounds like he signed up for the show before he even asked for the time off.
Yeah, that was pretty much true. That's the way it works. Well, listen, maybe, maybe Joan Rivers will adopt him. And he could be Joan Rivers' son. Or maybe Chris Judd will give some of the $5 million J-Lo laid on. Or maybe Tyson will take him in as a modeling partner.
Yeah, maybe he can model. They can be a modeling team.
Or maybe he'll start boning Bruce Jenner. They can get married.
They'll do motivational speeches together.
Right. Casey, how many days do you need off? 3 weeks? 4 weeks?
Yeah, can I get 3, Howard?
Sure. Sure, buddy. And then show up in 4 weeks.
Thanks, bud.
Okay, no problem.
Come back anytime you want.
Right. No problem. Because that's the way all businesses operate. We're loosey-goosey here. Yeah, John.
Yo, Howard, how you doing?
Hey.
All right. Johnny Mo, big fan. Hey, Howard, you know what it is? It's like he wants to just get the permission, and then he figures he'll sort the rest out later.
Yeah, loosey-goosey. It's not a real job.
And
Yeah.
I think Will's doing a fantastic job, dude. I mean, it's no difference, really. He screens the calls just as good.
But Will's one of those guys who actually works and doesn't come running in here every minute for airtime.
And he seems to have, like, a good attitude and approach, and he's not, like, confrontational either.
No, Will is in here every day, pitching ideas, writing stuff that you don't know about, and he just is a real hard worker. Thank you.
It's a young, fresh type of situation. John's like, put him out the pasture.
Well, John's looking for something. He's looking for the next big move, and I don't have it for him. Thank you.
All right, later.
Candace, let me understand this. You called our office. You're a 5th grade teacher.
Hi, this is Mike Piazza, baseball superstar. When I sign, I'm going to buy K-Rock and fire 𝗵𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱. Now here's Howard Stern.
You're listening to a man who never spanked his kids
because he was too busy spanking his monkey.
That's the reason why. I just didn't want to humiliate my kids. I'm not saying I didn't spank my monkey. Well, I just saw Stuttering John, who decided to show back up to work. All weekend I was getting phone messages. I was getting phone messages from Stuttering John.
Really? What did you say?
Call me, bro. Call me, bro. Last guy who called me bro. Last guy who called me bro is Scott Einziger.
Oh.
Don't call me bro.
And did you call him?
No, of course not. Why would I call him? Why would I waste my time calling him?
I wonder what he wanted.
No, I got no beef with the guy. I'm the guy that gave him permission to go off and do I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here. And they were paying him $100,000 or something to go do it. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to tell you not to make that money. That's serious money. I said, but when are you going to be going? So he says, well, I'm gone for two weeks. 2 weeks.
And one of them were on vacation.
One of the weeks I'm on vacation. Yeah, you owe me $100. Give it to me.
What's that for?
He gave me my $900. He owes me another $100.
Yeah, only took $1,000. Give you $1,000.
Oh, is that from the race?
Yeah.
He owes me money, too. Where's mine?
I bet you, too?
Yeah.
Howard?
Yeah.
Getting a jockstrap?
Where's your dress?
I thought it was a dress, right?
No, it was a
jockstrap, wasn't it?
A jersey and a jockstrap.
Oh, a jersey. Yeah. Marco's jersey and a jockstrap and heels.
Do we have Marco's jersey?
You get it. And you better make good on your bet.
You know I will.
Anyway, so Stuttering John says to me before he goes to Australia or whatever it is, I'm going to be gone 2 weeks. 1 week on vacation and another week, and then I'll be back. I said, fine. That's okay with me. Gary came to me and said, it's fine with you. He goes, well, when was John going to tell me? It's like, now it's my job to go find someone to replace John.
Wait a minute, he didn't tell Gary.
No. So Gary was like, goes up to John, goes, what's the deal here? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Dude, I'm going to tell you, I'm being serious with you. You abuse me and embarrass me. I'm sick of it.
I told Gary it was 2 weeks.
No, you didn't. You told me it was 2 weeks.
You told everybody it was 2 weeks. It was 3.
Then the week before I left, I went up to Gary in his office and said,
everybody says on that show you didn't stutter. Here you stutter plenty.
I said, I made a mistake. I initially thought it was going to be 1 week while we were off.
When you lie, you stutter. I realize that.
Yeah, okay.
You're a liar.
Did he do this?
Why can you never be wrong? Why can't you admit you lied?
I'll swear on my life I did.
You came up to me and told me you were going to be gone 2 weeks.
Initially, I thought it was going to be 1 week.
So then why wouldn't you come to me and tell me it's 3 weeks?
Because then Gary told me he had a discussion with you. Told you that I
You didn't have any discussion with me.
Remember Gary? And he said that
Gary's discussion with me. Gary's discussion with me.
Remember when you told me? All right.
Gary's discussion with me is how the hell, like, yeah, sure, John goes off, but then it becomes my headache. I got to run the office.
What happened was I went to Howard to say, I just want to make sure you know that John's going to be gone a week while we're here, because I was out of the loop on this thing when the whole thing started. So Howard goes, no, I didn't know John. Howard
Here's what I want.
Gone a week while we were here.
Listen, I'm just going to settle all this from now on. he is not to bother me with any of his projects. Just say no to everything. Okay? No. The answer is no. Here, I'm going to tell you something. I want to go for a month and do a celebrity bingo.
So you got to understand the way...
No. He's going to come to you. You're not coming to me, right? You understand that? Do you understand?
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
I want to do celebrity bingo for a month. What are you going to say?
Don't bother Howard with your problems.
No. You don't have to say that.
Okay, no.
Okay, no. You don't need to do that.
No.
All right, let's practice here because you screwed that one up. Right. I just got asked to run for vice president of the United States.
No.
No? All right.
Or go.
No. Just say no. No, he can decide to leave. Anybody can do that. But you say no.
No.
Right. See, you messed it up again.
No,
I think you got to rehearse it one more time.
I just got asked for 2 weeks.
No.
Perfect. Yeah, that was good. He didn't even get out the request.
That's right.
You just heard 2 weeks. Here's my answer, no. Because I'll tell you why. You're like a child. I have no problem with you doing anything. The thing I have a problem with is, if you're going to leave, know the days you're going to leave. Be a man just one goddamn time in your life and know, I got a job. You think I could leave for 3 weeks and tell everyone I'm leaving for 2 weeks? You think I can do that?
The way
at the end of 2 weeks, this is what should have happened. This is what I should have seen on your reality show. You stand up on a goddamn rock and you go, oh my God, I'm not at my real job. I told Howard 2 weeks. I have to leave. And you leave.
I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
Yeah, you announce, I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
I'm telling you.
Because if you leave here, you're no longer a celebrity.
I'm telling you.
You're a regular person, and it isn't fun being a regular person. Trust me. Not being under my wing is not fun. Go ask Jackie. Taking Scott Einzinger's stolen leftovers. It's not fun, nor funny. Remember that. Big shot. I'll be gone. And by the way, I saw 2 episodes of your show.
Yeah.
Why can't I see that Stuttering John around here?
Yeah, the guy
cooperative.
they were talking about, we don't know.
The guy who stays and helps.
You don't know that?
No.
You don't know that Stuttering John?
No. Never met him.
Mediator,
you don't ever hang out with
the listener, the one who goes to Gary. I need help. Gary says to me, boy, I've never seen that John around here.
You never hang out with that guy.
I want the guy who volunteers to get firewood.
Right, we were pissed watching that show.
Why do you volunteer? Why do you volunteer to get firewood?
What's that?
Why do you volunteer to get firewood around here and you don't volunteer for anything?
That's not true.
Around here, it's Gary. You don't need me for anything, do you?
I got to go to lunch with Artie. I can't help out. I want to see the firewood gathering, John. I see you're capable now. I've been a sap. I got suckered.
We hang out. He wants to work with that guy.
I'm not talking about hanging out. I'm talking about around here. Work.
I offer to do... I'll do anything Gary asks me to do.
Oh, please.
Oh, I see.
That's the truth.
Well, go get me firewood. Really, I want firewood. Go get me some. Something.
I'll get you firewood.
3 weeks, 2 weeks, loosey-goosey.
Yeah, I don't know what the story is, but even on the phone here, you said I didn't realize how long it was going to be.
Initially, there's going to be...
Initially.
Initially, I thought it was only going to be the week when we were off, then the other week. Then the week before,
that's all I
had a conversation. Gary was sitting in his chair in his office. I said, I initially thought... And then I had the same conversation with Kingston.
It's not Gary's fault.
Kingston knows it. Kingston knew it.
I don't care about Kingston. You don't work for Kingston. You work for me.
I work for him.
I don't care about that. The only reason you work for him is because of me.
And John, let me ask you a question. I'm not trying to kill you, but don't you think, with all the controversy that was going on around here about you taking the 1 week off, I didn't react when you said you needed 2?
No, you were
fine with it.
Let me finish. Can I just say something?
Like a snake, he probably said to you, Howard said it's okay.
No. Then Gary went, and then you told me in the studio where I was doing my show, you came up and said, I told Howard that...
See, here's where you're wrong.
You're going to miss 2 weeks, and Howard was bummed.
Here's where you're wrong.
And I said, geez, thanks. And then I went out to lunch with Artie and said...
I feel used by ABC.
Geez, thanks. Like, it's now Gary's fault?
And we're not...
No, I'm just saying there was a misunderstanding. I don't think Gary did anything...
I feel used by you. I feel used by you.
It doesn't matter what.
I feel used, but it doesn't matter. Excuse me. If Robin says to me she's going away for 2 weeks, and we agree to it, and then she stays away 3, screw her.
I'm saying it was a misunderstanding.
Screw anybody who does that.
I thought Gary and I knew that.
Am I right or am I wrong?
Absolutely. But I certainly would never go for even
Robin,
2 weeks.
Do you understand that
I think this is my job.
I thought Gary knew.
This is your job.
I think this is where I should be.
Will, the guy who does the
Get out of here.
All right, see, it's just unfair.
Leave.
It's not fair.
It's unfair to you. It's unfair.
I swear on my life that I
don't care about your life. It's meaningless, your life.
Will, I went over. I was paying him $100 a week to do the phones. I said I'm going to give him $200.
Why are you paying Will?
Because just to, a little extra for help me out.
Oh, you're so stupid.
Why?
Just show up when you know what? Tell someone you're going to be gone for 3 weeks. Stop finagling.
It wasn't finagling. It was. I swear.
You always got to scam your roller.
No. That's the way that you perceive me.
It's only going to be 2 weeks. 1 week I'm away. 1 week we're on vacation.
That's who I am. It's not who I am.
It's who you are. It's the measure of a man. I know who you are.
Fine. Then if that's who you think
you're a celebrity. Get out of here.
That was very funny.
Really? I mean, I can't take it.
I think
paying people $100. He's got a whole thing going on.
You paid him to watch the phones, or you paid him to do the research on the other guests on the island?
I paid him that too, but I paid him to do the phones.
Oh, I see. You paid him to do research.
Those were separate.
What?
Those were separate, right?
Yeah, they were. Why?
No, I'm just checking.
Yeah, I gave him a total of like $400 and something. I haven't paid him for this stuff yet. I got him a check.
No, I think that's funny.
Of course you do.
Well, John, you've never been here, and I've been sitting there. Now, also, it's just not so funny. I think it's funny that you don't.
Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. You know what? It's funny though. You're right. It's not funny about you. You're right. It's not funny about you. It's funny about me. What an idiot I am. That I would trust you when you tell me 2 weeks. You're right. You should laugh at me. I'm stupid.
Actually, when I first discussed this...
Laugh at me. Laugh at me. Laugh at me because you made a buffoon out of me. You made a fool out of me.
Howard, when I first discussed this thing with you...
Gary, you can laugh, but don't laugh at him. Laugh at me.
I don't know why.
I'm a fool.
I don't have the heart to laugh at anybody.
Laugh at me, please. Laugh at me. Good. Thank you. I'm a buffoon. Yeah. Because I get duped by him every single time. Then he's on the phone. Bro, give me a call, bro. Bro? How am I your bro?
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 I made the mistake. I thought we were friends.
Laugh at me, please.
I thought we were friends.
I'm a joke. No. Friends? What's this got to do with friends? You work here. You're not my friend.
I called you to talk to you after on the air.
Downtown Julie Brown. Go sit there and suck leeches off her ass.
She's a very nice woman.
Yeah. She's real nice. She's like a bus hitter. I don't even know that was Downtown Julie Brown.
That's not.
I don't even think that was her. Was it Downtown Julie Brown? Prove to me that what happened to the hot Downtown Julie Brown? Put some goddamn makeup on.
There was no makeup to be.
Nobody even watched that show. It was a waste of time.
It wasn't a waste of time.
It was. You were 4th or 5th in the ratings every night, tied with the WB. Did you know that?
It wasn't my show.
Wait, no, it was my show. Every minute, Howard Stern, Stuttering John from the Howard Stern Show. I look like a failure.
Radio DJ.
No.
Yes, it
did. Don't tell me what it said.
All right, that's what I heard.
My name was all over that failure. Howard Stern. I kept hearing that for Howard Stern Show.
It said radio DJ.
I don't want to be on that show.
It said, I made him say radio DJ, so it didn't even say...
It wasn't worth it, except for the $100,000. That I wanted you to have, but for 2 weeks. And if you told me 3 weeks, I would have been okay with it.
It was a misunderstanding.
But you didn't tell him the real information up front.
I swear to God, Robin.
Laugh at me, Robin, please. You know that laugh that cuts through people that you do sometimes? Direct it at me, because I'm a fool.
I feel so bad for you. I don't think I can drum up that laugh.
Come on, make me do it. You do it.
Why don't you and Chris Judd go off in the bushes and make out? And console each other.
Yeah, why don't you talk to him some more about J-Lo?
Talk some more about J-Lo. Here's Chris Judd. He's on it. Chris?
Hey, John, this is Chris, man. I wish I was there. I could just give you a big hug right now.
That's not.
Of course not. You talk too much.
And Downtown Julie Brown's got a wubba face, man.
That's a lot of wubba. That's John's buddy now.
She's just a very nice woman. You'd really like her.
Yeah, I guess I would.
John's he's all tied up with those people because
we'll see 6 months from now when they find out who the real John is.
John's having an Oscar party, and I know that Tyson and Chris are flying in for it, right?
Oh my God!
I want to go now.
I don't understand why.
Because it's funny. It's funny that you're friends with those guys.
Funny.
John, those aren't your friends, you stupid doll. You did a TV show
Hold
with
on
them.
a second. 15 days, no communication. All you do is talk to each other. So, of course, you're going to become friends with these people.
No, that's how you make enemies.
Let me tell you something. When I fire you for lying to me...
I didn't lie to you.
For lying to me, let me see if downtown Julie Brown's wubba-wubbing you. She's back now in her life. She's got that husband that she tricked into marrying her.
Tricked?
That's right. That's right. I thought he was getting someone else.
Gary, weren't they very nice?
You know, Julie was nice, okay. She was okay. Her husband was very nice. I think he said 2 words the whole night. He's a very quiet guy.
Who knows what he is?
I think he's German?
He's German.
I thought he was getting a celebrity.
He's happy to be in America.
Yeah.
Sure that's...
I like everybody, too, when I'm on a 3-week vacation.
That was hard.
Oh, please.
Here we go.
Oh, whoa.
That wasn't easy, Robin.
Oh,
just eating rice and beans all day.
Wow. 1 stars every day. Give me a break.
I got to tell you, we were laughing at all you guys when you cried. We were like,
did you cry?
I didn't cry. He did, but I did not cry.
You welled up when they talked about family.
That's crying.
That's why I didn't cry.
Yeah, your tears just didn't spill out. You were crying.
Get the hell out of here.
And sitting there drinking beer and smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
How hard is that?
And then I found out that the show had a shrink.
Yeah, they had a shrink.
I mean,
Alana Stewart was at the shrink, Howard, once, twice a day.
But what I don't like
well, why not? It's boring.
I said to John, why did you go to the shrink? He goes, I didn't need it. I go, I would have gone just have somebody to hang out with.
Yeah. And they give you beer and cigarettes? How's that?
No. They only would give
some
you beer
show.
if you did like something. Like,
yeah, but you got it.
So who are you
beer,
good?
that was anything.
So who are your good buddies after the show? Let me hear about your friendships that you formed.
Who am I closest to?
Yeah.
Downtown Julie Brown.
Yeah.
Robin Lee.
Why don't you announce what?
Chris Judd.
John came. Can we talk about this?
What? Oh, you can talk about how Nikki was into me.
No, because no one believes that.
Somebody's mad at the show?
John thinks because Nikki said to him, if you were single, I'd totally be into you.
No, she told me she'd be all over me.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know what?
She doesn't know the John we know.
Conveniently, John,
don't worry about
you're married, so she didn't have to make good on that.
Yeah, she didn't have to go through with it.
Yeah. You know what? That's just like, remember the movie The Elephant Man? And the woman walks in and she goes, she shows him kindness, but conveniently she's married, too.
Whatever.
She doesn't bang him. She doesn't bang the Elephant Man.
Right, she's there and gone.
Yeah. She stops in for a few minutes and tells her publicity firm that she was there with the Elephant Man.
There's always an excuse. Like Chick said to me, if you weren't repulsive, I'd be all over you.
Right.
Yeah, if you were anybody else.
Anyone else, Hardy.
Yeah, Dean, go ahead.
On the show, it said Howard Stern's sidekick.
Yeah.
I don't know John's name.
Yeah, my worst nightmare.
Apparently the first day, and then my wife saw it, called the agency, and they changed it immediately.
Oh, good. I'm glad your wife's handling my career.
No, because that was a deal. They were never supposed to say your name.
So what's the penalty now that they said my name? Where's my compensation?
Then my wife called up and they changed it the second show.
Oh, I wasn't damaged. That was the only show anybody watched. I don't want to be on. So I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. I don't want my name mentioned on it.
Well, and it wasn't.
Whoa.
And by
are
the
you
way,
lying or are you telling the truth now that it wasn't mentioned?
Like Bruce Jenner would try and mention.
Forget Bruce Jenner.
And I would just kept saying.
I said, why is it billed Howard Stern's sidekick? You're not my sidekick.
It was
He'd like
never
to kick you in the side.
That's different.
You're right about one thing. He didn't start it like this on the show.
No.
Yeah, because everyone said, why does it every second?
Yeah, you
Gary, maybe that's why.
What are you mad at me for?
No, but maybe it's because I wasn't on a hot seat getting yelled at by 5 people.
John, you know what?
What are you getting angry about?
I could be piling on you so bad now, and I'm not.
You're angry. You were away for 3 weeks.
You've well rested.
I want to go away to an island for 3 weeks.
I'm not saying you're piling on.
Lie around for 3 weeks.
These two are...
When am I going to get to go for 3 weeks? You know what? I'm going to tell Mel today I'm going for 2 weeks. I'm going to do what you do, and I'll show up in 3 weeks.
Do you understand that there was a misunderstanding?
See if I have a job.
Along the way?
No. Why is there always a
Do you
misunderstanding?
understand that it always happens with you, these misunderstandings?
You don't know the dates of when you were going to do the show? You don't know the dates of when you're going to do the show?
And they didn't know how long their show was going to be.
It was initially supposed to be from February 15th. March 1st.
Put your head in a bucket of insects for me, like you did on the show, and let them bite you. You're a liar.
I
can't stand guys who lie.
I don't lie.
I don't trust you for a minute.
I don't lie. Well, fine, but I'm not lying to you.
Howard.
Oh, so you were gone for 3 weeks, but you told me 2 weeks.
I swear to God, I thought initially it was only going to be the week that we were off and then the next week.
How do you get fooled?
Because I thought it ended was March 1st. Then I went to Gary.
There is no way this was ever a 2-week show.
He's never
a 2-week
wrong.
break because they had to get them to Australia.
Right.
Then they had to have 2 weeks of show, and then they had to get them back.
Yeah, and then
He's never wrong.
That turned out to be 3 weeks.
He's never wrong. Why don't you just turn to me like a man and say, you know what, Howard? I'm stupid. I don't check dates, and even when I do, I play it kind of loose, so that way I can just get to doing the job. I don't want to miss out on the money, so I figured this way I could connive my way into it.
No, it was never an issue.
Then I respect you.
He throws your name around at Yankee Stadium, Howard.
I throw his name around at Yankee Stadium.
Certainly do.
Is that why I'm sitting up in the upper tier?
I don't even mind if he does. I don't even mind that. Listen, the guy works on the Howard Stern Show. I'm fine with that. I said, just do me a favor. There's going to be a disaster on ABC called I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. John, go do it, but I don't want my name mentioned. I don't want to be associated with that show. I don't. That's all. And go do it for 2 weeks. If you're telling me 2 weeks, go do it. Now, am I a bad guy?
No.
I said, you know what? I really don't want you on the show, but I know you want to make the money. So go make the money. Just be honest. Sit down with a date book. That's what I told him. I told you this. Get a purse with a date book.
Tell people really what's going to happen.
But you're John. You're like, oh, my wife handles the dates for me. My wife dresses me. I'm not in charge of my own life. Everyone takes care of everything for me. That's John.
He is a celebrity.
And what I do, and what I do back in the office doesn't matter. Screw Gary. He'll figure it out.
I never said screw Gary.
What happens to your planner? I thought you bought a planner. You can sit down with the date.
Purse.
You can't sit with the producer of the show and say, what are the dates that I will be needed so I can tell my boss.
And then when I knew exactly what they were, I had a conversation, Gary. I think
everything's for John.
Gary, I know you have a different memory of it.
I'll tell you what the deal is. I tried so hard from the beginning of this because you spoke to Howard about this before it ever started, and all I was doing before you left was just trying to make sure that it didn't come back to haunt me. Because even when we had dinner that night, right? We had dinner on a Saturday night, and that's when I found out. I said, "Did you tell Howard you're going to be gone a week?"
Yeah.
Right? We had that conversation. And you said, I think I did.
2 weeks was the...
No, it was 1 week that night. And I said, did you have that conversation with Howard? And you go, I think I did, I'm not sure. And then I had to go tell Howard. And
and then you told me Howard was
all right, okay.
I swear.
All right, nobody cares about any of this. Quite frankly, you know what? I realize someone's sitting by the radio going, I don't even care.
Yeah, but I mean, I just, point out the psychology. Like, Gary's his daddy. Everybody's his daddy.
No, I have a boss. Gary is the guy in charge.
Just get a date book.
It's your project.
Yeah, I thought it was clear.
Get a date book.
2 weeks.
Get a date book. Get a date book.
I thought it was clear that was 2 weeks after we were back.
On your next job, I want to see...
I told Kingston, and Kingston knew it exactly.
On your next job, John.
I don't know how Gary didn't get it right.
I don't know that Will knew it.
No, Will knew it, too, because you know what?
John, I don't care. On your next job, I'm telling you, when you get a real job and they make you dress in a suit and a tie, when you tell your boss you're going to be gone 2 weeks...
And you don't show up for 3?
Guarantee you. It's going to be tough.
You won't have to come back.
Honestly, what I got to do is email it. So I have.
Okay, fine.
So I have a paper trail.
There you go.
Because then
have a paper trail.
It won't be this kind of discussion.
That's right.
But I knew that as soon as I called in, and then this whole thing happened. It's like, well,
the producers didn't make arrangements for someone to take care of your job the extra week you were gone.
No, but I did. I was paying the guy to do the phone.
I see. All right. Well, you know your next job, which will probably be a Kentucky Fried Chicken after I'm done with you. I guarantee you they won't even put up with your antics. Guarantee you've never had a real job. You've never had a real job. No, you haven't.
Wait a minute. How much is your job worth?
Howard.
How much did you pay Will to cover for you?
$100.
Yeah. On top of what he makes here, anyway. $100 a week.
Why don't you pay him what you get paid?
Yeah.
How come he can do it on the side?
Because I didn't get paid for I didn't.
Sure you did.
No, I didn't.
You got $100,000.
No, I didn't get paid from here.
No, you made $100,000 on another job.
But the point is, he should have gotten what you get if that's what you're worth.
So you're telling me you should be paid $100 a week?
I still don't think that's the only thing I do here. So whatever, Robin. I don't care. If you're telling me that's all I do, then fine. Then
what do you do? I forget. Well, remind me while you're here.
I yelled at for the last hour.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So tell me about your new friends from the island.
Downtown Julie Brown's a great woman.
Yeah. Why is she great? Tell me what's so great about her.
Incredibly funny. She's very funny. She's very sweet.
You're about to cry. Why don't you go out of here and compose yourself and be
Chris
a real man?
Judd is a great guy.
Yeah. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He really is.
Yeah, I saw. He says 2 words.
No,
he doesn't even talk.
He spoke a lot. However they edited it.
All right.
And, Nikki was great.
Yeah.
Nikki's in.
Well, Nikki's a great girl. That's the truth.
And she's hot.
Right.
Robin Leach is a great guy.
How come? So what happened when you went on the Tonight Show? Did you talk about people?
Yeah.
I heard you were good. I heard you talked about what was wrong with everyone. Now you're telling me everyone's great. Get out of here. Get out of my show. You're not even funny here. Get out. Goes on the Tonight Show, tells everyone how effed up everyone is.
Yeah,
comes in
he
here.
comes back and he's like, "You didn't see me?" I'm like, "Who knew you weren't?"
Wait a second.
Maybe
Everyone's great.
Wait a second.
You're the worst guest I ever had. Get out of here.
Who did you make friends with?
No.
I goofed on Bruce Jenner on the Tonight Show.
What did you say? Let me hear.
No, I just said how he was very long-winded.
All right, that's funny. All right.
No, I did it in a different... Well, you know what? All right.
That's funny. Get out of here. All right, goodbye. Go answer the phone.
Thank you for your contribution.
What is that?
Thank you. You can leave now. I'm done
Well,
with
it
you.
says Stuttering John on it.
It says Stuttering John. So what? What's it got to do with you?
So I should leave when you play it.
All right, go ahead. Go back and do your job. Okay. I'm not going to play anything.
Good.
I'm going to take a commercial break.
So how was it anyway?
What?
I don't know.
How is what?
How was it? I mean, did anything happen interesting the last 2 weeks?
Come on. Get out of here. Goodbye. I've had enough of you. I'm done with you. Goodbye. Go answer the phone.
All right. I'm going.
Everyone said the shows were great without you.
See, I knew you were going to say that. I was
read the email. I'm not making it up.
Oh, and
everyone said that
God
John...
knows that's a representation of the audience, an accurate representation.
Whatever. Goodbye.
Because if that's true,
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, Howard.
Thank you for showing up.
Yeah, we're so grateful.
Great seeing you.
Because it doesn't appear that you need to.
Tom, hi, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
Number one, you're a little bitch for crying about my name. F your name. Who cares if John uses your name?
I certainly do if you associate me with that horrible show they put on ABC, but that's my feeling. I asked him not to do that.
Well, dude, it's your fault.
Why is it my fault?
You've known John's a moron for years and years and years, and you kept his fat ass around.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
Hey, Howard, did you go to that barbecue?
What was that?
Did you go to that barbecue this weekend?
What barbecue?
The one where I slapped my meat on your grill.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. I went to that barbecue. Yeah, your meat was real good.
That was one annoying pothead.
Yeah. Lauren, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard.
Yes.
Howard, I know that you're not going to be renewing your contract, right, when it comes back up? And you're going to be leaving the show, right?
That's right.
So maybe, just maybe, John is looking to his future.
Good.
And he thinks that, and he thinks that, and he thought that, see, I like him. I think he's cool, and I think he is an asset to your show.
Well, of course,
that show happened to really suck, but he is a good dude, and maybe he's just looking out for himself.
Hey, can I tell you something, Lauren? You're absolutely right. He is looking out for himself, but when you have a job and you say you're going to be gone for 2 weeks, you can't loosey-goosey show up in 3 weeks. It just doesn't work that way. I don't know. Do you work for a living?
Yes, I do. I'm a vet tech, and I live in Florida, and Florida's help is much to be desired down here.
So let me ask you a question. As a vet tech, you have your 2 week vacation, a week vacation, whatever they give you.
Mm-hmm.
If you show up 2 weeks late,
I would not have a job.
Okay, that's all my point.
No, I know what your point is, and I do.
John trying to make something for himself and go out and do these shows. I don't have a problem with it.
He may not have gone about it correctly, but then what?
He didn't. But he never does.
Okay, there you are. So why are you surprised at this?
All right, thank you. You're right. It's my fault. I said for everyone to laugh at me. I'm a fool.
No, you're not a fool.
He takes advantage of my kindness.
No, you're not a fool. But can I say something? Because since I'm on the phone and I really need to speak to Florida for a minute, can I just tell them that there is no left turn when you have a double yellow? You do not make a left. I live in the stupidest state on the planet here.
Florida, do you hear this?
Florida.
No hello.
I don't know what happened on the driver's test over there. They don't.
Oh, who cares? Whoa! I mean, what is that?
That was the woman defending John.
Now I must address Florida.
Yes, Mike, you're on the air.
What's going on, Howard? I mean, you're giving this guy a hard time over
Yes, I am.
He's jealous, Howard.
Oh, my goodness.
He's jealous that John has other friends. Meanwhile, you're so dysfunctional as a human being, you can't even make any friendships.
Well, that's true, but what does my dysfunction have to do with a guy letting down his coworkers and putting his needs ahead of theirs?
The guy needs to make money. He has no money.
That's wrong. The guy's got more real estate holdings than you'll ever imagine.
He owns a home and an apartment in Manhattan.
He's not
You're
poor.
acting as if he's poor.
And by the way, I agree with you. I'm one of those guys who's been buying into the "oh, poor John" routine and he has no money. Turns out the guy's got more real estate investments than most people on this planet.
Howard, I also want to point out one other thing. You probably got asked to be on that show either. You probably didn't say anything.
No, I didn't.
You know what? If you went on that show, you look like downtown Julie Brown yourself. Without any of that makeup.
But that's why I don't go on.
It's like a wreck.
I know enough not to go on. I know that show was going to be a wreck. Thank you. Let me tell you something. Just because somebody asks you to be on a TV show doesn't mean you have to do it. People think in America...
People are missing the point. There's another guy with a job who knows he better not show up a week late when he says he's going for 2 weeks.
That's all my point is. I don't care if he does other work. It's irrelevant.
Can I ask you a question?
You don't get... You see, again, you don't understand what I'm saying. I have no problem with anything. Just tell people when you're going to leave.
Yeah, but why was it... See, here's a question. I know it was clear to Will, right?
Get out of here. I don't care about Will. It wasn't clear to me.
But I thought it was. I really did.
I know you
I
did.
swear to God.
I know you do. You always think you're right.
No, I'm not trying
I don't want to debate. Leave.
I'm just letting you know that I thought you knew.
You're making me angrier by debating me.
Then I won't debate you.
All right. Don't debate.
How's Bianca? She all right?
All right, get out. Get out of here.
See, he wasn't argumentative. He listened on that show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who is this guy?
I get this mess. All right.
I find it funny that there's people who think you're jealous that you weren't asked to be on that show.
I know.
You weren't asked to be on that show.
Thank God I wasn't on that show. Be the end of my career.
I mean, but you weren't asked to be on that show for the same reason they didn't ask George Clooney.
Right, or Julia Roberts.
Right.
Because they know I'd say no.
Yeah, they asked Chris Judd.
There's people who weren't doing anything. And they knew John doesn't do anything.
Why doesn't John and Chris Judd form a business together? Seriously, why don't they go off?
And Tyson Beckford, they can take him in.
And take off whenever they want.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 2, maybe 3 weeks.
I thought it was very clear. He's supposed to read my mind.
All right. I got to. We got to take a break and just get off this topic.
I know.
I didn't even hear anything funny about the experience he had. You know who's a good guy?
You know who's good?
Yeah.
Downtown Julie Brown.
She's a great person.
She's sweet.
You know who's great?
You know who's great? Chris Judd.
And he tells me something funny about downtown Julie Brown off the air, and he says, but don't say it on the air.
Oh.
Who wants to hear that?
Now, because he's got friends now.
Protecting everyone.
She's watching my back.
Had it with all of them. Get me out of here.
So it did us absolutely no good.
Nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing for my investment. All right. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these.
Maybe Weaver has the moment.
My mind is a blank now.
Come on, David Letterman. Your baseball cap can't be that tight. Only extra talk with the leather-jacketed late-night host after his first ever appearance on the Howard Stern Show. Inside this Madison Avenue building, Howard wasted no time ribbing Dave about whether his famous mop top was real.
Honestly, if I had hair work done, if I just like a piece or an appliance or plugs, and this is how it turned out.
Yeah, right. You'd be mad.
Wouldn't there be like the biggest lawsuit
That's true.
in the history of litigation?
Last December at Glittering, Howard dressed in drag on Dave's show. That guest spot was 3 weeks after an appearance on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Howard wanted to know whether the late-night rivalry has hurt Dave's friendship with Jay.
You feel Leno took your job, right?
No, absolutely.
Is that why the animosity?
No, there is no animosity.
You just feel when you're competing with someone, you shouldn't talk to him?
No, I don't know. If he wants to talk, he can call. He just hasn't called.
The competition to be king of late-night TV forced Dave recently to oust veteran Late Show executive producer Robert Morton. Dave told Extra the reasons behind the move.
We had to make a change, and it was a difficult situation, and sometimes in life you have to do hard things, and I think the world of him.
This autograph hound thinks the world of Dave. He never realized the late-night star just spent one of the toughest hours of his life.
Howard's a nice man. I enjoyed it. Your pen doesn't seem to be working.
Well, 12 years ago, Stern appeared on NBC's Late Night with David Letterman. Howard says that appearance pushed him into superstardom. And Arcel and David, I guess, has a nice way of showing his appreciation, doesn't he?
I don't know. I thought they were pretty good questions.
Yeah, they were tough questions, but, you know, that's Howard. You expect it when you go there. That's right. And Dave's a good sport. Thanks, Libby.
I do have Stuttering John's Tonight Show appearance if you do want to hear that.
Yeah, because I certainly didn't see it.
It's about 7 minutes long if you want to listen to that. Figure we take a couple of phone calls, though, first.
All right.
You ready?
I'm strapped in.
All right, let's see if we can't move along quickly. Dr. Gonzo, go ahead.
Yeah, Howard.
Hey.
Good morning. Yeah, I was wondering why you didn't flip out when Rodman did ABC's Millionaire.
Millionaire?
I didn't miss a day of work.
What's ABC's Millionaire?
I did the contest, you know, who wants to be a millionaire.
I don't care what anybody does. I'm not the big kahuna here. I'm not the guy who... I'm just saying if you're going to... Listen, if you're going to take time off from work, just be honest about when you're leaving and when you're coming back.
Do you see, sir, that there's no comparison?
I don't care if people do
stuff.
stuff.
Broadcasting the Stern Show on ABC, is it not?
John is not Robin. That's just the bottom line. And I don't mind being associated with Robin's appearance on Millionaire. I do have a problem being associated with, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. I thought it was real lame.
They're both representatives of the Stern Show.
No, they're not. They're not equal.
He's not going to hear anything. Millionaire was a hit show, number one. It didn't have anything to do with me, number two. And number three, I was on for one day, and I didn't miss any time at work.
I'm only bitching because John lies to me. That's all. And if he walked in and it said, you know what, I screwed up. This is me again not being organized. I would say, okay, no problem. But he fights it.
Well, I'm not arguing that.
No, that's what I'm saying. What am I doing? Howard, you're on the air.
Yeah. Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Hi.
I don't really get your beef with John. I mean, the guy's got to have a vacation, doesn't he?
Sure he does. He had his vacation.
So, but I mean, I might have missed part of it on the air, but what exactly is the problem? I mean, so he takes...
The problem, let me ask you, what do you do for a living?
Well, you know, I'm in the electronics industry.
You're in the electronics industry. Do you have a job?
Yes, I do.
You work for a guy?
I work for a large company.
Okay, so if you went to your boss and said, I'm taking a week off, I have to go do something. How about, I'll tell you how cool I am. I'll tell you how cool I am. I said, go take 2 weeks off and go work for a competing company than the company we work for. I said, go ahead. And you have my blessing. Just be back in 2 weeks, which is what you're telling me you're going to do.
Right.
The guy doesn't show up for 3 weeks. So and then I like that I'm a great guy.
They don't understand you. They understand John.
They understand John because that's the worker mentality. It's like, well, gee, you only left an extra week. But if you said to your boss you're leaving for 2 weeks, I don't want to debate this anymore. How can you not see my point?
Well, of course. No, I didn't hear all that. But the thing is, if he's coming, you know, if he needs a vacation, no problem. But if
he gets a vacation.
If he lied to you, then get rid of him.
Let me tell you something else about John. John will not only have had this 3-week vacation now, he will take every other week of vacation we get. He'll never give those weeks back.
Yeah, and John will go, well, I wasn't on vacation. Well, of course, you weren't here. That's vacation. What you choose to do with it is your problem.
Right.
I'm supposed to be sympathetic. He didn't have a vacation.
Well,
it's just total BS.
Kind of a pathetic life anyway, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't have a pathetic life. He has a great life with me. Everyone does. That's what you don't get.
He actually lives like one of the Kennedys.
And I'll tell you how good a guy I am. Any other job would have fired him.
Probably so if he came across lying, but all right.
All right, thanks. Okay. I don't want to defend myself anymore. I know I'm right, and that's the end of it.
And they're saying he has a Chris Judd, whatever his name is, Chris Judd and Tyson Beckford were jealous of John.
Because he has a job.
And he's got a wife, and he's got a home, and he's got the kids, and he's got everything.
What doesn't he have? And he's got a sucker boss. Manny, you're on the air.
Hey, what's going on, Howard? I've been a fan for years. I've listened to you since I was like 10 years old, man. I wanted to say, did you watch the Knick game last night?
The Knick game? No, I didn't watch the Knick game.
All right, well, they were interviewing Jay-Z, and I saw a beautiful Robin over there. She looked so beautiful. She's such a... And guess who's sitting next to her? Mr. X with a humongous nose. Howard, oh my goodness. He makes your nose look like 2 peas.
2 peas?
Okay.
Mr. X has a big nose?
Huge. He was trying to cover it, like giving the finger. You know, like when you cover your face and you like kind of give the finger because you saw the camera looking at him. But there was like 5 seconds before he noticed. Oh my God, he's atrocious. Robin, you have to lose him.
Oh,
he might be nice, and you know, but you deserve so much better.
He's so handsome. What are you talking about?
Come on. Whatever. Looks like a buggy parked at his face.
Thank you. But what kind of dude knows if a guy's good looking or not?
This dude knows.
No, look, I'm no homo.
That's gay.
No.
You know, every guy thinks he's better looking than
the guy you're with.
How's Mr. X's ass? Oh, he hung up?
He's got a funny ass.
He got big. Let's go to Lee. Lee, you're on the air.
Oh? Yeah. Hey, good morning.
Hey.
You catch the Tales from the Batcave, the Batman reunion show?
I said...
That's her stock question.
Yeah, it's really lame, but I love it.
Did they have, what's her name back? Melissa? Rivers
No.
From the...
No, she was, I'm sure, still getting over her Australia trip.
Yeah. Well, she's not used to actually working, I guess. She seemed pretty bugged being out in the wild.
Yeah.
God, what's wrong with her teeth and everything?
I don't know. I think it's a lip problem. It's not a teeth problem, that the lips are blown up and they don't know what to do anymore. But she's got great abs. Did you see when she finally stripped down to a bikini?
Yeah.
She has rock hard abs.
Does it matter?
I don't know.
You know, if you
I
have
would ask you that. I don't know.
That's like if I had a big penis. Look at the rest of me. What woman's going to care?
Well, there's a contest I know she would be good for.
Oh. Does she have a good body?
I'm telling you, it was great. She had a great body.
Wow. I'll put a bag over her head. Wow. I don't know. That's like having a great radio, but you own a 1970 Valiant. You know what I mean? Like, wow.
Yeah, why does that sound system in there?
Come on and check out my sound system. Let's go to Robert.
Good morning, Howard. Good morning,
Robert.
Robin.
Good morning.
Couple things. First of all, Arnie. Yeah, we love him, but look, the guy's a heart attack waiting to happen. He needs to lose some weight.
Okay.
But he's 100 times better than Jackie was.
All right, there you go.
And a couple things. Don't try to defend your stance on John. People think it's just a big joke there, working there, but he has a job to do for you, and people don't get it.
Yeah, of course. Believe me, I don't care who gets it or who doesn't. I get it.
Yeah.
I know that I'm a responsible guy. I show up to work.
And I would love to work for a boss like you.
Oh, yeah. Everything's loose. Believe me, you have no idea. Loosey-goosey.
But, listen, the reason why I called is last night I'm down here in Washington, D.C. I went to the Bon Jovi concert. And,
Hitting Lennox Lewis's mother in the head with cake?
And they said, like, at one point, Lennox got up to pillow fight the guy, and he slipped on the cake. They said, like, he could have torn his leg. He, like, fell on his butt.
They're there to ruin careers.
So Jimmy was upset that he didn't have Stuttering John on his show?
I think they were weirded out.
Those late-night shows are weird. It's like, no one thinks to put Stuttering John on. So Jay has an idea. I'll put him on. Then Jimmy's all of a sudden, I'm upset.
Why didn't he come here?
Yeah,
That's what they say. Like, what do you mean, why didn't he come here? You didn't ask.
He didn't ask. I'm pretty sure John would go just about anywhere he was asked to
Plus,
go.
it was an ABC show.
Right.
He should have
Well,
gone.
that was the weird thing. I don't think Jimmy was angry. He was just sort of like, oh, that's weird that he's doing that show.
Because they probably wanted him to do it, and Jimmy said no. And then he heard Jay was doing it and said, these guys all go crazy.
I don't think they got offered, John.
Oh.
I think they got offered.
You make a call.
Leno was offered?
Yeah, I do.
By who?
By ABC.
So why didn't they get...
Yeah,
so why didn't they put him on the next night? Yeah.
What?
Leno wasn't offered me.
You called?
No, he called.
He called you.
Yeah, he called me. He didn't. I was completely surprised. I called Susanna.
Hey, Jimmy's just reacting. It's just like when I used to do Letterman. Leno would call and have me on. Leno had me on because Letterman had me on. Leno's no innovator. They get upset. They just get upset. They get riled up. I said, I'll go on whoever show you want.
Yeah, I mean, John didn't call. He didn't call anybody. Why should he call Jimmy and say, let me do your show?
I like those two idiots fighting over me. Letterman and Leno. They were like, you can't do his show. You promised us first. I'm like, gee, I wish my parents fought over me like this. I never felt so loved. Letterman was out of his mind when I would go do Leno, and then Leno would be like, you just
you're my guy.
The last appearance you did was on Letterman, and we're going to fly you to the airport in a helicopter.
Wait a minute, what, don't you do our show anymore?
And then I got so into it, I wouldn't do either of their shows. I loved them fighting over me so much. Made me crazy. I started to think I was somebody. You start to think you're important. You could get very fooled in this show business. It's like, I'm so important, Leno and Letterman would kill each other for me.
And if your ratings went down, they would never talk to you again.
You could get so fooled in this business, you could be Arsenio Hall and decide to leave your show.
One time I was going on Leno, and Letterman had to sit down and have a meeting, figure out how to combat my appearance on Leno, so he got Rush Limbaugh on his show, and there was a whole big battle going on. It was no longer Letterman versus Leno, it was Howard Stern versus Rush Limbaugh. I was like, oh, my God.
But it can be fooling. I mean, look at Arsenio. Arsenio thought he was such a huge star. He didn't know people wanted to talk to him because he had a television show.
Yeah, he got
He kept saying to everybody on the couch, we must work together. We must do a movie together. Then he left his show, and nobody wanted to do a movie.
They hated him. He remembered.
Hey, there's one other thing I got to tell you about the show. When you talk about how much money TV has, I completely forgot about this. They have what they call a green room, but it's not a green room for guests. It's just for their friends and family and stuff. Yeah. That's packed. And it's got a full bar, ton of great food, a pool table, a pinball machine, a couple of other games, and it's just. And I thought that those people would at some point move to the audience, but they don't. They just hang out back there and drink.
Boy, Sal, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. I don't know what sounds worse, these bits on Kimmel or the fact that Gary's doing backflips over these lame, unfunny bits.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, we talked about you, and Jimmy talked about how unfunny you are with your bad, lame, phony phone calls. We were talking about that for a little bit.
Your breath smelled. You could smell from New York to L.A. You idiot. I mean, hey, Howard, if you think it's not bad enough, Gary's now whoring himself out and doing comedy shows with John.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're on the bill. You're doing certain comedy shows with him. It's getting so bad. You should fire all of them, Howard.
So how bad? Don't you wish you were on the bill? Isn't that what it's all about? That you can't get hired anywhere in show business? You got fired from your stockbroker job. You tried to make a comedy record. Nobody bought it. You tried to do a website. Nobody cares. You tried to get on our contest. You didn't win. Don't you want to be in show biz more than life itself and you can't break through?
No, absolutely not.
Then what is it all about?
Hey, I was able to get through the back door. Here I am, a stockbroker. I was noticed by Howard Stern. I've been on the show for 7 years. What are you talking about? You, on the other hand...
Why don't you try to go collect the money from your plug that you didn't get last year?
You're the one who has to go around and ride Howard's coattails and now do a comedy show with Stuttering John. You're pathetic. I had enough of you. Goodbye.
I'm not sure what you're trying to start, but you didn't do it, you jerk.
Feud that's going on, evidently.
Let me kick the crap out of him. Free.
Free charge.
Yeah. Let me beat his ass for free. I give it to you.
I'm up for it.
And your audience.
I'm up for it.
The problem is getting Sal into the ring.
Yeah.
You realize that.
Yeah.
And, we don't even have to get a whole big thing. Just put the ring right there.
Right. Do it in here.
I just beat his ass free.
You don't need a whole audience.
No, I don't need an audience.
Gary will pay for the equipment.
How about a pillow fight?
I would bare knuckle fight that idiot.
Right. I know you would.
I would punch him once, and he would hit the ground like nobody's business.
Oh.
He's never been hit in the face. Well, he's probably been hit in the face a lot when he was a kid.
I would love to see that.
Just let me.
You're entitled to do what you want.
Oh, yeah, why don't you just go fight him?
Why don't you go knock on his door and say, step outside?
Because for some reason, when you do that, then you get into a whole legal issue. Like
Have him sign a piece of paper.
Yeah.
He's a man.
Sign this and let me kick your ass.
Yeah.
Hurry quickly. I'm very anxious.
Yeah.
You got your fist up as he's signing.
Come on, man. This is about to be legal. Come on.
Well, there you go. You want to hear John on Leno?
Yeah, let's hear.
All right. Here's Stuttering John on Leno. You want the whole thing? How long is this, by the way?
7 minutes and something.
All right, we could listen to that. You guys all up for it?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the audience at home. There's 17 million listeners.
I think there's a bunch of horns beeping right now.
Beep your horn if you want to hear Stuttering John on Leno. Okay. Now, don't beep your horn. Okay, I have it right here on CD.
All right, my next guest appears regularly on the Howard Stern Show. He was also just on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Jay's fake laugh.
Get me out of here.
I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. Meanwhile, Jay, before he got the Tonight Show, was doing bad chop suey movies with chop sake movies with Asian stars. What was that movie he did?
The guy from Mr.
Miyagi.
Pat Morita.
Him and Pat Morita.
Yeah.
He was also.
He's like, I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
He was also Alan Freed's limo driver in the Alan Freed story.
Yeah.
American Hot Wax.
American Hot Wax.
Jay's career going nowhere until he stole the Tonight Show from Letterman. So, mellow out. Laughing at John's appearance. As bad as John's show was, it wasn't any worse than his movie with Mr. Miyagi.
Please welcome Stuttering John Melendez.
Why is he banging on the desk? I haven't heard this yet, but I guess Jay has to establish for a few minutes what an idiot John is and how Jay is superior, and then he'll get on with the interview.
What? All right, thank you.
There you are.
I can't believe I'm here.
What did he say?
I didn't know what those people were yelling.
I think they yelled out, "You're the king of our jungle."
Oh, I thought they said he was a big idiot. And Jay went, "You are." Thank you.
Thank you.
That was Susanna and her friend, by the way.
Oh, was it?
No, I don't know.
Here, Dick.
Well, it's nice to have you here. Well, you're a celebrity now.
Was Jared from Subway busy tonight, or what happened?
Boy, you catch on fast.
Can I take this off?
Take that stupid hat off. Yeah.
My wife says I look good with the hat, but I don't know.
We can't see your face. Let people see. There you go.
It's ridiculous.
And it makes your hair look good, too. But, now tell me about it. You're just back from Australia. I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here.
Yeah.
Let me be honest. When they called you, did you know you were a celebrity?
No. I always considered myself like G-list celebrities, you know what I mean? But I was flattered they called me.
Well, I mean, it is sort of. I mean, Howard Stern is syndicated. It's a radio show.
Yeah.
And you're one of the more popular people on the show.
Yeah.
But, I mean, when you tend to think of celeb, you think, Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So what is this determining whether John's a celebrity?
Well, I guess he is a celebrity now.
I don't think John's more of a celebrity than any other people who appeared on that show. I mean, John at least has a job.
He's got something to do every day.
Yeah, what's with Jay?
That exposes him.
You're not a celebrity. Well,
did you know you were a celebrity?
He's on a radio show that reaches as many people as your dumb television show does, if not more.
The weird thing about that show was John was probably the best known and the least pampered out of all those people.
So what did you think it was real? What did you think when they called you with this idea?
I just did it for the money.
I thought... I thought all the money went to charity.
No, anything we won went to charity, but we still got our flat rate.
Oh, I see. Okay. I know. Well, explain the show for... How many watched it? Explain the show.
The show is, like, you know, there's all these, again, quote-unquote celebrities.
Right.
In the jungles of Australia, and we're supposed to be roughing it, and the cameras are everywhere, including the bathroom. We're always mic'd, so any conversation we have is out there, and then we had these trials that we got to do, that we go and try and win food, because the only food they gave us was rice and beans.
I see.
And I'm Puerto Rican. I like rice and beans. I freaking hate rice and beans now.
That's it.
After the third day, I'll do anything for a meal.
Right. Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, who is...
All right. Okay. All right.
This is, I think, the best part. This is where John starts trashing everyone else.
All right, good.
Goofing on them.
Some of the other celebrities on the show.
The other celebrities?
Well, I mean, ABC is a big network. They have access to major celebrities.
The gold medal winner, Bruce Jenner.
Now, that was what year?
The only reason I know he's a gold medal winner is he told me about 2,000 times that we were there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in 1976. Bruce is one of those guys, long-winded. I mean, like you ever have a guy who tells you a long story, but there's a punchline at the end?
Yeah.
There's no punchline.
Oh, I see. It just kind of...
It just goes on and on. It's like watching the paint dry, but it never dries.
It's just always sticky.
It just never shuts up. He's got an ego. He's always looking at the camera, looking at his...
Oh, wow, man.
Jay is annoying. John's not doing bad. Jay's annoying. What is his problem?
Well, you know what I think is funny about this? Like Jay knows exactly what's going to happen. I'm sure that
they screened it already.
But Jay's in that state of confusion. Now, who is there? What happened?
They give him little cards that tell him, explain everything.
The whole thing's prompted, like he went, oh, it sounds like things got a little testy. What happened? Things get testy?
How does anybody watch any of these shows?
Well, a lot of people have found a way not to.
Yeah. I don't tape them or anything.
Wow, it sounds like a little island rage.
Well, I mean, 15 days with the same people. Right. You know everything about them.
But they're celebrities. Who are the other celebrities?
You just love saying that,
Jay. Well, it just makes me laugh.
The other celebrities, Alana Stewart.
Now, who is she?
I know. That's what I thought. I still think I'm the only celebrity that actually has a job.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But Alana Stewart was married to Rod Stewart and George Hamilton.
Of course. Well,
and, you know, she just shouldn't have been there.
Wow.
Because she's way too high maintenance. They had a shrink on site. She saw the shrink 2 to 3 times a day. I swear to God.
What did you see him about?
And it didn't work because at one point she calls downtown Julie Brown the C word.
Ooh.
I swear to God. And then Julie Brown comes up to her and threatens to kill her. And then I always say, and that explains why Alana lasted a little longer, because when Rod Stewart and George Hamilton heard that she could die, they kept calling to keep her on.
Oh, you know, if you had told this, if we had known this beforehand, more people would have watched this damn show.
It was fun. I mean, it was boring.
Yeah.
To be there for hours and hearing everyone's lives, it was boring. But it was fun in some respects.
Yeah. Now the winner was Chris Judd.
Chris Judd was there,
and he's a celebrity because
he used to date Jennifer Lopez.
Okay. Now, well, he's married to her. What are you married?
Jay goes, and he's a celebrity because, and then John gets it wrong, and Jay corrects
him. He corrects him because he already knows.
He already knows.
Looking at the card.
Yeah. And he's a celebrity because, well, he dated Jennifer Lopez. No. He married her, stupid.
I like the correct.
You were supposed to say he married.
And I'm supposed to pretend I never heard of him.
We rehearsed this, you moron.
Yeah, you're
dummy.
not playing right.
You know, it was a little condescending when he said, you know, it's a radio show. I guess it's syndicated.
Yeah. Like Jay's any more important.
About that.
And he looked at the part that it's on TV every night.
Yeah.
You got a radio.
Yeah, that's right. He did a little movie, didn't he? I mean, syndicated, I guess. All right, syndicated.
Because I'm a nobody.
Yeah, now how is Thursday? Now, who is he?
Well, he was married to her for 2 years. And I'll tell you how I'm so mad at my wife, because my wife sent us a letter that they read. And it was very touching. So Chris Judd starts to cry because it's bringing him back all these memories of Jennifer.
Right.
So now I'm crying because I know by Chris crying he's guaranteed to win because he's a single guy crying over a woman. It's in the bag.
Hey, John, describe to me why you'd want to win this. Why did someone want to win? There's no incentive to win.
And I thought he said earlier he didn't cry.
Yeah. How come you cried?
My best job is...
All right, well, I'm sorry. You're doing well, but why...
Why did you want to win?
Why did you want to win? That's the part I don't get of the game.
Because if I won, then my charity got $200,000.
But why do you care? I mean, okay, great. So what's wrong with Chris's charity getting $200,000? Someone's charity's going to win.
Because mine, it's a personal thing. You know, the guy from my charity's in a wheelchair.
But on day 10, right, when you started that...
I think it was just... And also, it's a popularity thing. Everybody wants, you know, like...
Really?
Like, I didn't want to be the first one to go.
If they had made it that you got paid $1 million if you won...
Yeah.
People would have been at each other's throats. Well, and then when they all wanted to leave the island, we said, good, go, leave.
You know what happened? There was too much camaraderie with you guys. It should have been a contest among you guys. Like everyone
didn't care who won. Chris Judd didn't care if he won.
Oh, no, Chris Judd wanted to win.
Yeah, but he wanted to win, but if you won, so he doesn't lose anything personally.
I guess just a little face that you would like, you know.
Well, whatever. It gets a lot different when there's money involved.
Yeah, when you actually need to win to get the money.
If there were $1 million, nobody would be coming to your Oscar party.
Don't tell me downtown Julie Brown couldn't use $1 million.
Well, she was so funny because she said that I hope I get voted off. I can't take Bruce anymore.
But the people shouldn't want to get voted off.
She jumped for joy and ran over the bridge when she got voted off.
I mean, I couldn't understand why you didn't want to get voted off. You could have lived in a luxury hotel.
Because I was having a good time.
Oh, all right.
Actually, that crazy place that they built was a luxury to John.
Right.
He lives in an apartment.
Although I did get beer
with 10 kids and a wife and a dog.
I did get my ass bitten by a leech.
Yeah.
A huge. You should see the thing on my ass. It's a big bite.
Didn't Julie Brown say though before she did that challenge that I'll go in the vat of leeches as long as it doesn't scar me.
And she still got. In fact, that she's very upset with the show. I don't know what's going to happen, but it looks
because the leech bites are still there.
Yeah.
They haven't gone away.
They haven't gone away.
Will they not go away?
They're supposed to, but they still haven't. And Howard, if you saw her leg, close up, it was really, really brutal.
Really? Within a week.
That's true.
Yeah, it'll go away.
She actually showed me, and it was right by her crotch. When
those leeches were sucking on her crotch.
Yeah, they all went right there.
Yeah, they went right by her butt.
Oh yeah,
and her vag.
They were actually nibbling on her taint.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it's weird.
How about the permanent leech mark she's living on her millionaire husband?
Oh, my.
When's he going to sue over that?
He said as long as he wasn't scarred.
She has $1.5 million house, and I assumed it was her husband paid. She said she paid it for it.
Really?
Yeah.
With what?
How did she make it?
She apparently made a lot of money from MTV. She said she always hears you say that MTV doesn't pay, but she did get paid a lot.
I don't believe it.
Her best year, I would guarantee couldn't be more than $150,000.
It was.
More than $1 million a year?
Not more than $1 million, but I'm pretty sure it was somewhere in the $500,000 a year ballpark.
Really?
That's what
I'm shocked.
It was a show of leeches. Chris Judd, Robin Leach.
Robin Leach is famous. I mean, he is from Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
Yeah, but he hasn't been around in a while. Well, he's sort of semi-retired, isn't he?
Yeah.
He was the biggest.
I thought it was weird that ABC banked their schedule on, the Stuttering John Melendez show. I mean, they did think it was weird.
Well, Robin was the thing I didn't understand because he's a multi-millionaire. I'm like, why are you here?
That's the point. You know what? He's so desperate to be on TV. I get why you were there. They paid you $100,000. You needed it.
Bruce Jenner doesn't need the money.
I don't know.
And he wants to be on TV.
And Melissa Rivers was bitching because she doesn't need the money.
And I got to tell you something. From what I hear, and I don't know whether it's true or not, I'm not sure that Chris Judd needs the money.
No, he's got $5 million from J-Lo.
I heard it was 7.
Yeah, I heard it was 10.
So my point is, these guys are just desperate to be on TV.
Well, Chris Judd wants to be an actor and a director, so I can.
How's that going to help? Making an idiot out of himself.
Inside the actor studio. Go
to acting class.
Yeah, this will be one of the if he ever makes it. This will be one of the embarrassing things he did before he made it.
Right. When he goes on Jay Leno in 10 years, when he's a great director, if that ever happens, this is the clip they'll show to mock him.
I like the people who go on the dating shows because they want to get a start in acting.
Or Joe Millionaire.
Remember that chick? Remember that chick from Joe Millionaire we had in here, the runner-up, Sarah, who did the tickling foot video? And I said to her, "Why don't you just go and Playboy?" And she goes, "I would never do that."
I know. I've read that.
She announced today she's doing Playboy.
She ain't even that hot.
No.
But you know what? She said that she turned down $1 million to get completely naked.
That, I believe, is a huge lie.
And she said she's getting $500,000 to be topless.
Just to be topless.
I would bet the farm she's not getting $500,000.
I'll bet she's getting not even $100,000. $1 million is a lot of money. They pay that to big names.
Who cares about seeing her naked?
She's a runner-up.
Yeah, why would you have to give her $1 million?
I'd rather see Chris Judd naked.
Well, that's you. I think you were falling in love with
him. Yeah, what does that mean?
He's a great guy. He's coming to my party. You coming?
Great. Yeah, sure, I'm coming.
Oh, good.
Why wouldn't I come?
It's a Sunday night.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, but it starts early. It's like 6 o'clock.
No, I'm not going. Not on a Sunday night, no.
Are any of the celebrities coming to your beach party?
Yeah. I think, 𝗦𝗵liche is flying in for it.
Robin Leach.
We're from Connecticut?
Chris Judd can go to your party on a Sunday night. You don't have to get up and work the next morning. I do.
He go to your party Sunday through Sunday.
Well, if it's interesting...